Look at that.
Hey. Yes. Get ready for a great show tonight. Maxwell's Black Book. Mystical charged. Teens charged. And why nobody ain't giving Deion his roses? We're gonna talk about it tonight. Tell on Blood Talk Lolo. Welcome, people. I am Solid Child 17.
P360 in the building. Chop Tracks in the building.
Man, we coming straight at y'all neck, man. How y'all doing tonight? Everybody who's new, everybody who been here. What's happening? What's good with it? Yes, sir. Let's talk about another episode, man. And we gonna keep it fresh. We gonna keep it popping. Y'all stay in them comments, man. Y'all let us know how y'all feel about the situation. You know, what can we do to improve? What you think? What you don't think? Man, just let us know, man. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, we're going to have our first segment from P. Dot about Maxwell and his Black Book and what's going on with that. Because the last time I remember, she went to jail on some 20-year charge floozy stuff because this woman was a hell of a trafficker, y'all. She was the pimp, madam. So right. we need to see, and why before his death too. I want to ask you if you could go into it later on. Why, before his death, they only charged one of the women when over 30 women came out about him, you know, and her. And she also had 2 accomplices that was helping her groom these girls. And these 2 women never got indicted. So for the people, Pete, go ahead and do your thing, man. Break down this thing with Maxwell, what's going on with this Black Book and everything surrounding this, brother. You got the flow.
All right. So dealing with what we've been dealing with when it comes to Madam Maxwell, for a better lack of word, she we know she recently got found guilty, faced got 20 years. They was pushing for 40, but they showed her some mercy, gave her 20. So right now, as it stands, they trying to figure out who all of the people, who were the clients that was in the Black Book, who was all on the private video footage that Jeffrey Epstein had of any and everybody that participated in the child trafficking, child sex trafficking ring. So one of the articles that we have up on screen is asking where are all Epstein and Maxwell clients anyway. So right now, what I'm coming to understand about reading this article is that one of the victims is pushing for the list and the videos to be made public because of who all is, you know, tied into this. And so
right,
they
this
say
goes past the not to cut you off, but this goes past those flight laws, correct? We talking about something totally different. We talking about
not just the flight log. They want the videos of him, the whole shebang at these private parties he was throwing at his private island. Everywhere he's been that there have been video cameras that video filmed all of this, they're pushing for all of that to be made public. And so, you know, we, the people who have been following along with this, we knew about the Black Book. We knew about the flight logs. We heard about a video. But now, you know, there's concrete evidence that, okay, yeah, there was video of said activities happening at this place. So one of one of the victims. Well, to kind of give you a little bit of a backstory about one of the victims. I can't pronounce her name. Jeffrey. Sound like a French name, but she launched a defamation of character suit against Ghislaine Maxwell for saying that the lady was lying or whatever like that. But it then turned out that the lady wasn't lying. So the lady who's suing also wants the courts to make the video evidence available of all of the people who was involved in it. So, we got from where she was from the way the article reads, I don't know if it's this one or one of the other ones I posted. They say
Mm-hmm.
from fashion to the federals.
Right.
So you think about people in the fashion industry all the way
Mm-hmm.
up to the federal
Was
level.
one of the main who was running through the definitely.
Right.
Or a couple of these other magazines, yeah, they was definitely involved with it, and a lot of people did fall to the waistline. So, let me ask you something about the Black Book. Okay, now that this has been made public, why do you think that when people talk about it going to the grand jury, right? Why do automatic people assume that just because it's the grand jury, that it's going to be upheld by the most, importance of the law? Like, and we know that's not possible because with the story you're talking about here, the grand jury is actually hiding a lot of that stuff. They're the ones that's saying that we don't need this evidence. Oh, we don't have to use this evidence. We don't have to use this. Is the reason, I think, is because is the reason that she only got 20 years. They withheld a lot of evidence from this case.
Hmm.
So why do you think people when you say, oh, there's going, oh, something going to happen, oh, it's going to the grand jury, it's going to the grand jury, but sometimes the grand jury, they withheld, they hold a lot of evidence just off the strength of it going to the grand jury. So just throwing a question at you in the middle of it. What you think about that?
You know, I really wish. Nah, like you say, what I think about it, I think
Yeah,
if they're holding that just to be able to bring it to the grand jury, even after you've already had one trial that found this particular person
yeah, they
guilty.
actually did already. That's why she only got. That's what I'm saying. That's why she only got 20 years because they didn't bring up the two accomplices. They didn't bring up the black. You see what I'm saying? The black book. They withheld all that from the
They
case.
could have just
Actually,
they could have found a
you go
lot of
ahead, y'all.
people guilty just off
That's right.
the jet logs. That
That's
was
right.
enough for
That was supposed to be like a worldwide indictment. To be honest with you.
yeah, it was. They had a lot of people names on them indictments in the beginning too.
Yeah,
Right.
even like I said, even her two accomplices that was with her, the two girls who was helping her do this, they ain't nowhere to be found. They done went on about their life. They ain't even pursuing them. That's like all three of us going to do something, and
They
we all
probably
did it together, but they only got me basically. I
they
ain't
could
rolling
have
on
struck.
y'all or nothing, but they
Well,
know they got enough evidence. But they like, nah, fuck that. We just want Nick. We just want Side. Fuck that. You see what I'm
Right,
saying? And
right.
just
right.
leave y'all completely alone. And this is what I'm saying about the grand jury. That was done under the grand jury, people. So I see people kind of get that confused of the high esteem that the grand jury gets. Sometimes it hurts because them motherfuckers, excuse my language, they don't want to even deal with all of the evidence. They actually dumb it down if you get the right payola and stuff. You see what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah,
go
you're right.
with a lot of the a lot of the fuck shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely something to be looked at, and I hope they don't try to railroad these people and actually release this to the public. You know what I'm saying? Because it's
Hmm.
gonna be a long road.
It definitely is.
It's
It,
gonna be a long road.
the thing is, though,
Hmm.
where do you start on the list? Because like
What
they
you
say,
mean?
they have as many people
With
as
Prince, with Prince,
current
Prince
current
Wood, they already
and
caught his
He
ass.
already know it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They
You
already
start
caught
with
him.
him.
He did his shit already. Like he already then settled in
I'm
court.
sorry, Philip, Prince Philip. My bad, not Wood. Philip,
Yeah, he already
Philip
settled.
over there. Excuse me, y'all.
He settled.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
start with him.
settled
He the
already.
one coming out the door. They got pictures of him coming out the door
Yeah.
with a 16-year-old. Come on now. I start with his ass.
Yeah, they already got him, bro.
Who, because remember I was telling you about the house in Florida. They stripped that mud of all the CPUs. They took all that out of there before the people came. So they knew they was about to get hit too.
Right.
then on
Maxwell was
top of
chilling at
that, it,
the yeah, go ahead, P.
from what they talk about as far as like if any former presidents who was in office was involved in this, we gotta look at it like this here too. Not only is the former presidents gotta go down, whoever else was involved, such as Secret Service staff, uh, the
Yeah, I
whole.
mean,
That mean everybody who worked at the White House at the time any of this shit took place. Because remember, one of these articles they were talking about this lady and Jeffrey Epstein went over there 17 times to the White House.
Come on, man. Look, they
What
all
could
three of
you
them in
pop?
this picture right here. Look at this one.
mm-hmm. We wait for
You,
it to pop up. It's still loading, chat.
you know
Go ahead,
what?
P.
Like, what could you possibly be going to the White House that much for, if not for some other type of activity that has nothing to do with running the freaking country?
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
You not giving up no telltale facts about nothing that's happening on the other side of the world with opposition that we may be trying to keep tabs on, but you keep your 17 times. That's a lot of trips to
Now,
the White House.
now what
That's a
can what can keep you? What is that material or what is that thing that can keep you out of trouble?
Now that would make sense too. That would make
Money
sense
kept
too, especially if you got rubbing elbows with the president.
on by the. Not only that, see, even before, like he just showed the picture with Trump. And this was before Trump wasn't never no politician.
Right, because a lot of this was happening
Trump
long
was
before
Trump
Trump.
was throwing money
Did,
at good business ventures. So we talk about business tycoons as well with their names on that list.
mm-hmm.
A lot of these big tycoons, they also are into the politics because they want stuff to go their way too because of the business that they do. So yeah, it goes deep. It
Yeah,
goes
that
deep.
rabbit hole, that bro. You know
Shout
my
out to
saying,
these
bro. How
powerful.
deep does the rabbit hole go? And we know that motherfucker go real deep
He said
in some cases,
that old bitch Queen Elizabeth, huh? Yeah, man.
all the way back there.
She,
You feel
that's
me?
on their side. So they
But
definitely.
notice how her name got swept under the rug on a lot of shit, even though we been knew from the beginning that they had ties
That's a
with her
good picture
too.
right there. That's a good one. Sensational court bid launched to expose powerful men who accused girls trafficked by Jeffrey and Maxwell. Right. Bring it out. Bring it out, man. I'm ready. I'm
Mm,
ready. I've been
Prince
watching.
William,
I've
they got
been watching.
they talk about Prince William too.
Bring it out.
Or is it Prince Andrew? Which one was it? Andrew or
Yo,
William?
Philip.
I think it was Andrew. You
I think
know, they've been
it's Prince
watching,
Philip.
but the thing is, if you've been watching and you got hardcore evidence saying that you know this what the fuck they doing, why you wait?
Doing cahoots, huh? That what it sound like to me.
Yeah, I mean,
Somebody helping
but
somebody.
that's our conclusion of it because we already see how that bullshit go. You know what I'm
No,
saying?
that's
We
my conclusion
see.
of it. That's what I
Oh
think. I
yeah,
ain't
because
putting it on nobody. That's what I think. I think a lot of people are involved and a lot of money is involved. This is the only way you can hide something this big, brother. The man had his own island.
I really, but I'm like this here with the type of stuff they doing. They got enough
He
to
had his own
topple
island.
governments.
Who has their own island? Who
Like they
got their
could
own
really,
island?
topple over some governments with some of this shit. You know,
I
some of
think
them
that's a
countries
part
ain't
of that.
playing
That's what I'm
about them
saying with the
children.
politics. Yeah, with the politics. Think about the politics, right? If you run for office and I'm a pedophile, I'm gonna put my money towards you if you into that shit too, and you possibly could get in office, sir. With
That's
my money,
right.
with my help. That's how they go. This is how they. This is how they run.
One
This is how
hand
they run the
washing another.
campaigns. Yeah, this is how they run the campaigns. They find these big business tycoons and they ask them to invest in their campaign. You think that money be coming from their politicians? Man, them dudes, they ain't got no money like that. They be going all over the world like that. You need
Right.
millions of dollars to run a campaign. You need
Or
millions of dollars. And
globe
this big
trotting and
old
shit.
bag faced motherfucker is one of those ones who was, rubbing elbows with these people. And a lot of them was down with the shits, for lack of better words. Real shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, we gotta look at this. This is we saying he's trafficking girls. Not only trafficking, he got an accomplice, and she's a woman, and she's groom him to be trafficked.
This whole made Cruella de Vil look good.
This is a organization. This is a conglomerate. You think the people had on pics with Obama? I'm trying. Flight logs and all that.
She is the Cruella de Vil. She just was doing the same thing they was doing with Dalmatians. She was doing with people. Well, with
Yeah.
girls.
That 101. God
I'm
damn, boy.
keeping it a buck. Man. It is what it is. That is Cruella de Vil. She just ain't had no Dalmatians. You hear me?
So people, y'all put would you
Nah,
more people
look at
down?
this picture. That picture right there says
Is it
1,000
okay
words.
with gasoline Maxwell? Y'all
They
let us
having
know.
fun doing
Got
this shit. You hear me?
people watching, appreciate. Comment, hit that like, y'all, one time, and comment. Let me know what y'all think. Is it enough that it's Maxwell and Epstein supposed to have then killed himself? Is this enough? Is this justified? Go ahead, Chuck.
I was just saying, look at all them damn music advertisements. That's how you know. I mean, advertisements and shit on the side while we trying to look
Okay,
at
I'm gonna come back to you, but you is distracted by speakers.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Do
Do you think it's enough, or do you think this is justified with the people just getting Maxwell, or do you think all this need to come out and more people need to be indicted?
I think that they need to get the whole
Put all
everybody
the
that was
bitches in
on
jail,
the
D.
plane. Man, so thank you. That's what I'm saying. Like, because if you knew what was going on, then you part of the problem too. Because
You are, by law, an accomplice.
you know what I'm saying? Because they would do us that shit.
That's what I'm talking about.
Just
In the
keep it
heartbeat.
up. The low level regular Americans, they will do you that. They damn sure would do you. Oh, you knew what was going on? Oh yeah, you going to jail too. See what I'm saying? It's just that easy to think about when it's us. But when it's them, I guess because they got that bread, they could live, they could pay a higher lawyer that could do more or some shit or whatever. Or they could get a little girl from, you see what I'm saying? All type of shit, son.
Mm-hmm.
Or I know you be smuggling them girls. You can't tell me shit. I need you to convince this politician to do this type shit. All that type of shit probably was going on. So that shit
Yeah, you into it.
Yeah.
Let's think about let's get away from something as gruesome as goddamn trafficking people, okay? Let's just get away from that for a minute. Let's just say it's marijuana. What? Drug talk, right? No, look. If I'm a politician and I'm for the green environment and I want to invest in marijuana stocks, wouldn't I go to you as a big business tycoon, marijuana man, to see if you can support me as I support you to try to get this weed thing off, weed thing off the ground
Hell yeah.
legally in our states and all that, to start passing laws. Don't you
Right.
don't you think I would ask you to invest in this? Because I ain't got the money to do it. They ain't gonna listen to me. I'm just a politician that's talking that talk. But I'm about that weed. I know you got the money. You the business tycoon. I'm gonna ask you to invest. I'm gonna ask you to sponsor me, bro.
Right.
And that's how I look at it with this trafficking. It's the same thing. Some people just in some fucked up shit, bro, and they don't want to admit it. They'll rather hide it and get away with it rather than, you know what I'm saying, it's coming out and say, okay, yeah, this has happened, this is the way, and this how this went. Man, no, man, that's a perfect world right there. Yeah, that's a perfect world. And this motherfucker here is raw.
But that's conditioning the kids too, because they seen people do evil shit or bad shit and still get away with it. Then they be like, well, what the hell my mom and my dad and them talking about? I gotta listen and this and that and the third. And they see people get away with shit that they know wrong all the time. You see what I'm saying? It's like we fighting an uphill battle, even though, we know we ain't supposed to teach them to be acting like them at all, period. But it's well fucked up, dog. And these people just they gotta come out and they gotta come out with all the evidence, because if it was anybody else, and I'm talking about I didn't listen to whole transcripts of people from my city.
I mean, they just gave R. Kelly 30, and I don't. They gave him a trafficking charge. I thought them girls was at his house, but I digress.
So how he was? What he trafficked to?
That's what I'm trying. I don't know how they did it that though, but that's what I'm saying. He had a trafficking charge. Quick, y'all. Don't really think about it. One of your favorite people that you or one of the people that you probably admired or like their music or like whatever about them. Who you think is on them lows? Give me a name.
Wait, say that question again.
A person that you probably fuck with or probably like, but in the back of your mind, you're like, yeah, I know that nigga probably on them lows. Who is that person? Y'all can put it in the comments if y'all want to enjoy it. Who is that person that you might fuck with? Like, say, like, all right, I'm gonna be like, yeah, that boy Flu Rider might be on them lows. That nigga did have that fire ass off. That nigga probably on them lows. You see what I'm saying? Like, give me a person who y'all think that's probably on them lows, but it ain't in it. Who y'all think?
I don't know. I don't think none of my favorite rappers on there. Not none of my favorite rappers, no. Not none of mine, I would say.
It don't got to be a rapper. It could be, it could be a motivational speaker. It could be an actor. It could be,
I know anybody. Some actors that's on there for sure. They definitely got what his name is?
Tom Hanks.
I think some pastors was on there.
Tom Hanks and Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey
was on there.
Yeah, Tom Hanks. They got Kevin Spacey thrown up in there.
And you see Kevin Spacey been catching them charges too.
Now Kevin Spacey, he's hot. He's doing what I call Phantom Gate. And let me explain, y'all. Phantom Gate is when you're actually a pedophile, but then you claim gay when you about to get some charges put on you. Yeah, because when you mess with somebody that's underage, that's past gay. That's pedophilia. But as you got older and somebody get older and say, yeah, he tried to touch on me when I was 15, 14. You're like, oh, I didn't, I was, I always knew I was gay. And you use that because you won't get no charges, see?
Did we be both that already, bro? When we was talking about what I don't know what episode that was. Shit. Go find out, people. Go look at one of the, it's in the title. If I go look,
it's like when Cole told Martin, "Rim spoons."
I think that was in like our first. I think that was like our first Like five
I'm
or
a
ten
black
episodes
lesbian.
we had covered, the one with Tom Hanks in it, when he was supposed to have been going down from
Yeah, it's a lot. It's a couple of them, bro.
him. I
Oh, I
think it
say
was
Eddie
him,
Long.
Ellen DeGeneres.
Y'all don't think Eddie Long was on them laws? What about T.I.? Y'all don't think T.I. on that book?
I
Y'all give me
think
some names.
I think
I
I
think
think I think Eddie Long was on that book.
Eddie Long was on that book, y'all.
I think Eddie
God,
Long was on them. They had another famous what that lady name was, man.
because they say Gasoline got a book. Gasoline got
Was
a black book like she was a nigga in the 90s.
was it
She got a
Naomi?
black book.
Oh, it was Naomi Campbell. It was Naomi
That means she
Campbell.
got hits. Yeah, Naomi Campbell's
Yeah.
involved through Victoria's Secret. Yeah.
Jay-Z and
Mm-hmm.
Beyonce. I seen them on there.
What? The name on there?
I
Oh,
seen them
shit.
on there too. I don't know. They got a lot of people names I seen on that motherfucker. That's why I say, you know, was
Yeah,
up
who could be in this black book?
right.
Because them flight
But at
logs
the end
are
of the day, I guess
serious.
we can't say that everybody name that's on there had something to do with the
Right. And that's why the black book is in question. Because this puts you further or deeper into the situation then. If you in that black book, that's clients, job. That's not you just coming to take a flight to the island, check out the island. You know what I'm saying? You a client. If you in that book, you're a client. And I think that's the the major difference in the flight logs versus the black book. If we say that, because you a client. If you in that book, you a client. You can't ain't no wiggling out of that one. And I think it's gonna be a bombshell. I hope I just hope the world ready for it. Because a lot of this stuff gets thrown in the shadow. People could say whatever about what's going on in the world, but these things right here that's going on is some of the stuff that we need to put to the forefront and realize. A lot of kids go missing every year, and look what they're showing us. These people were in a trafficking ring of what? Of children.
yes.
And, it's cute to show the little white kids and shit. I get it, but we know damn well it wasn't just white kids they was doing this to. We know this, but we're not gonna say nothing like that because we don't see our faces on it. So it kind of drops off our mind a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about as a whole. It kind of drops off our mind. But if y'all have Netflix, people, and if y'all listening, I think it's on Netflix or Showtime or one of them. They got a good documentary about these two black ladies who talk about all the missing black girls that go missing every year. Every year. They say over 600. It was a beautiful documentary. Y'all go check it out for real. And since we talking about, I forgot, Chop. I forgot. It's man, I forgot the name of it, but that's all you really gotta look up. 600 missing kids or something like that. It should pop up, but I forgot the name, y'all. But it's a good documentary that breaks it down. Speaking of snatching people up, man, our dog Mystical charged. God damn it,
man, bro.
Before I go into commentary and going into reading this affidavit, y'all talk to me, Blunt Talk. What y'all think about this? Mystical in trouble again, and it's another rape charge.
Bro.
Dude. How
bro.
you serve time on a charge, right? Then come out doing somewhat okay for yourself, and then turn around and do the exact same shit that landed you in trouble the first time. Like, did you not learn your lesson the first time, or you just felt like you was gonna get away with it this time?
We didn't get into that shit. That's what I'm trying to say. What do you think just about him? Actually, do you think that well, how is he into this again? And what do you think, is really going on with him? You know what I'm saying? Before we get into the, the whole thing. Because we don't know if he's, innocent or guilty yet. He hasn't been tried yet. Right?
Right.
So, but this is a repetitive thing with him, though, right? Like, this is not his only time, too. So,
So what you think, P-Dot?
No, I was about to tell you. I looked it up right quick with the missing black children or black girls. It's called Black and Missing, and
okay, thank you.
it's on
Thank you.
HBO.
All
HBO.
right.
Thank you, P. Thank you. Appreciate that.
I'm gonna put it
HBO, y'all.
Yeah, but back to Mr. Cal.
Watch yourself.
Dude, like,
Fuck around and
come
get
on,
beside
brother.
yourself. I know.
So this my thing.
Man, son, how you supposed to stop
This
listening
my
to
thing.
music? That's what I'm saying. Like,
Fuck around and get beside yourself.
I'm supposed to listen to the music and not think that he didn't plan the whole thing out through the song.
Ooh. Get on the floor.
Like, come
Go
on.
ahead, oh. Pop it to the shaker. Pop that
y'all
pussy.
ain't shit. Boy, y'all ain't shit.
Right, if you can. Locked up, scared down, pussy popping on a handstand. Leave that pussy smoking.
Man. He had some hits, though. Huh? Y'all, God. Sad.
I don't know, bro. I mean,
He ain't never.
Damn, I
he
know
ain't
how
never-
that was a
I
double
ain't
entendre
never
right
heard
there.
him
I
say he
said
was
some
trying to
hits. I
caress
didn't
no
mean that. See,
pussy,
that
dog. I
was
don't
that
know.
was not on purpose. I didn't mean to say
I
he had hits.
never heard
Never mind.
Mr.
Y'all
Cole
ain't
make
shit.
a love song, man. That man been tearing the pussy up in every song. Like, come on,
Yeah,
man.
he do actually have a song called Pussy Crook too, y'all.
Yeah, they called me the pussy
Yeah.
crook. Yeah, I remember that. Dick don't fail me now. Yeah. Yeah, that's my shit right there. Like, how you supposed to stop listening to this nigga, son? Like, what?
Let's talk Lola. I do not condone the lyrics of Mystical or the words of chop tracks on this goddamn episode.
Y'all talking about that nigga.
Oh, no. But did he jump on the song? What that is? That Lil Jon song and say, "I am not a crook." Oh man, come on, man. You ride it up in the club, boy. I don't give a. You ride in the club, boy. Because he was trying to clear his name. He already had the charges on him.
Yes.
Damn, you can't be out here doing this. Okay, let me get
on in his body. He did everything hard. Y'all tripping.
You just have
wait a minute, hold on.
Sometimes
you know what?
Freestyle it.
I hate to do this, bro.
Article,
I hate to do it. The song "Pussy Crook." I think that was a good explanation as to why his behavior is the way
it was a good telltale sign, right? Hey.
He like, yeah, bitch, I'm not playing with you, bitch. I'm taking this pussy whore. That's what he was saying.
Oh no.
This is my pussy, nigga. I'm taking it. And he ain't said in no high pitched voice, nigga. That nigga was serious. But at the end of the day,
he was hollering like James Brown. Like he really was known for that aggressive style. Like he was known for aggressive style and everything. So it's
Tarantula.
And then you already.
But I ain't gonna lie, that nigga got some good music, bro. I gotta say
what?
All
Man, what?
God forgive me.
Mystical.
Charges aside, the man.
The New Orleans raised rapper accused of beating, raping, and robbing a woman during a financial dispute at his home in the suburban Baton Rouge. At his home in suburban Baton Rouge. He must await trial in an Ascension prison jail after judge refused Tuesday to grant him bail. So he has no bail, people. They already denied his first one.
Oh yeah, he ain't getting no bail.
Rapper named Michael Lawrence Tyler is accused of attacking a woman in a erratic and violent encounter, during which he took her keys and held the woman against her will. That's false imprisonment right there. At one point, prayed with her to remove her bad spirits.
Mm, 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 mm.
Um,
Okay,
Hey, you read here?
now it's about to get interesting, people. Okay, Tyler, he's 51, y'all, at this time. Prairieville was booked Sunday afternoon on first degree rape, simple battery, felony domestic abuse battery by strangulation, and two other counts.
We was listening
Deputies
to
have since
that bad.
deputies have since added 5 drug counts after a search in his home. Yeah, bro. So
wait,
what y'all think about that
five
so
drug
far?
counts.
Yeah.
So yeah, that could explain how some of this is why some of this is happening.
What
Fucking
kind of
drugs play a
drugs
big
was
role in it.
what kind of drugs was it?
Okay,
Right.
I'm about to get down to that part.
Because I
Okay.
expect them to have some weed, you heard me? I definitely expect them to have that.
Yeah, he's a big smoker. Tyler
Could
defense attorney. So defense attorney had asked for bail, 250,000, and objected to the judge ruling after said, but later it's unlikely the client will appeal the basic two-row detailed analysis. All right, and his people, the defense attorney, maintained that his client's innocence. Tyler is a lifetime registered offender too, y'all. So he was already registered from the other shit.
As a sex,
Lifetime. After his 2003 conviction for the sexual assault and extortion. That was that what it was, $80,000 when him and his security went to jail.
security guards forced that guy
right.
in there.
He had several other arrests since the mid 1990s for marijuana possession,
But you see what I'm
misdemeanor domestic
saying? Like
violence,
the
and
shit
first
that he
degree
was
rape.
doing,
By
son.
none has led to a conviction. Any of them has led to a conviction.
He was talking about that shit in his music, son. I don't care what nobody say, bro. It's just
Mm,
after listening to his music and thinking about it, like you
he
that's what this is
said,
like. Come on, Pussy Crook. Like who? I forgot all about that. Like how you think of that as an artist. Like you stealing the pussy. Like why would you even want to be known as the pussy stealer?
see, that's what I say with that music, bro. Being being inspirational and trying to be witty and coming up with new ideas. It leads to yeah, man. It leads to thoughts like that could possibly mean other stuff like this. It does. Calling yourself a pussy crook does sound rapey.
Uh, I almost
I'm just keeping it real. It sounds rapey.
sound like you about to rape somebody. If you got a song called Pussy Crook and you want to talk to my daughter, it's not
Don't forget
happening.
he had one called Unpredictable.
We not about to go down the whole line of music. I was gonna play something, but I won't. You know how these
Be
adorable,
about to
man.
send us down a rabbit hole. What you say, but give me a quick
Man,
thought on that unpredictable. Where you was going with
give
that
me
one,
the
P?
lyrics. What the lyrics is? I
just,
forgot
That
just
would
what it
inquire,
is.
I just
explain.
want to know.
What did he
Remember,
say?
they said in the people were talking about it like, oh, his erratic behavior. Well, I looked up the definition of erratic, and that shit say unpredictable.
Mm,
Man,
mm,
stupid.
Nigga, hey Chop, you might not be fall, brother. Nigga was telling us in the song, fuck.
Man,
Hey, I'm
hey, bro,
unpredictable.
let me tell you something, man. Every time I
mm.
think about writing a song or something, it always be about something I've been
Scroll
through.
the article down too, chat while you're talking. I
Can't
want to
I
see the
can't
rest of it while you're talking.
I can't think just make no shit up. Oh, that's the end
Yeah,
right there.
stop right there. You can stop right. Yeah, you can no, you can go down a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Yeah,
right there, right
uh,
there.
yeah, son, that shit. I don't know. I just know that his albums was ones that was always available, especially being in New Orleans and shit. So it's like Mystical is like one of my favorite he was doing some nice shit.
Yeah, because he did. Because this affidavit really did go into detail about what happened. Um, I'm just skimming over people, but man, like he really she's really saying that he actually snatched her up and took a patch out of her head and everything. Took her phone, snatched the phone, because all this was over $100, y'all. I don't know if y'all know this, but all this was over $100.
Yeah, bro.
I didn't get a chance to read it, from there, but all of this was Chop, can you go up one more time around? Go back up for me. Let me see if I can read that little piece right there. We can go back down to the end. Scroll right there. Okay. It says okay, continuous sex dating from an incident in July 2002. The rapper's Baton Rouge apartment. The rapper's then Baton Rouge apartment. The victim in that case accused Tyler and two bodyguards of sexually assaulting her after he accused her of stealing $80,000 worth of checks. Now that was that first charge we were talking about earlier, y'all. The woman denied stealing any money. The attack was videotaped too. Now see, that's what I'm saying.
Right.
That. See, when you have evidence. All right, hold up, stay right there.
That's when he became a lifetime registered.
Thank you, Chop. Exactly. Now the judge ordered Tyler back in jail for the 3 months following the arrest in 2012 on a misdemeanor domestic abuse again. This is in 2012, y'all, in the same little area. The arrest violated Tyler's 5-year probation from the extortion case. So he's also a violator too. So see, they looking at all this. See, you piling up bullshit on your Mr. Cordell. You piling up a case on yourself. Go ahead, you can scroll down. Shout out to the Saints this year. We're gonna bust ass. Keep going. Right there. No, go back down. Just a little bit. Right there. Okay. So like he's saying, after the 2012, he pleaded with them people about the counts. You know what I'm saying? And he wanted to do better with his life. So he was telling them basically, I'm trying to go in a different direction. He said he imagines himself rapping to God now after all that, to God. And if I could rap it, I'm proud, basically. So he was really trying to plead his case about what was going on with him and with these women, because this is not nothing new from the courts that they done seen from him. You see what I'm saying? It's like you constantly burning your hand and telling them, "Mama, I ain't gonna do it no more." And then you go back and
do it again.
You got no fingerprints. All right. In the additional new rape, robbery, and strangulation counts decision, Tyler was also booked Sunday with counts of false imprisonment and simple criminal damage to property. Deputies said on Monday. He was also booked with counts of possession of methamphetamine, y'all, heroin, and 3 other drug counts after deputies searched the house.
Damn.
Right.
Boy, I wish I had that motherfucking man, we had to drop the bomb of Big Smoke. Big goddamn Smoke is meth.
He was smoking his ass off in that bitch.
Methamphetamines
and who knew?
Smoking, snorting.
If y'all still rocking with us, man, who knew Mr. Cool was on that shit?
So that nigga had meth, heroin, weed, crack.
Holy smokes! Damn.
Meth, heroin, crack, weed.
He having a party.
Damn, holy smokes!
He was that man wasn't even in himself. He was out of his body.
Hold up, Chop. Yeah, stay right there, dog.
Yeah, he was out of his body.
Counts of possession, methamphetamine, heroin, and 3 other drug counts after deputies searched his home. Donovan Jackson, sheriff spokesman, said judge had preliminarily ordered Tyler held without bail for a formal hearing. Man, we got to keep up with this, y'all. Tyler also got caught with the drugs when it got him. Go ahead.
So look, this is what I want to know.
And they cut a lot of stuff out the article too. You see, they took that affidavit down. But go ahead.
So this is what I want to know. when you get caught with that much shit, and it's apparent that they saying that you have erratic or unpredictable behavior,
Mhm.
do they give you a drug test when you go to jail to determine if you have any of these said substances in your system?
No,
That's a good question, but I don't think so.
no.
Because that could ultimately be why his behavior was the way it was and why he keep accusing
He have to
people of
prove
stealing money
himself.
from him.
Well, that's something he would have to do to try to clear his name, because that would be something that's called, evidence on his terms. You see what I'm saying? If I accuse you of taking drugs, your ass better go down there and say, look at my paper. I don't have no drugs in my system. You would have to do that. So they're not going to be like, oh, mythical, look, we think you're innocent. Come on down here and take a drug test to see if she lying. No, 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 no. His ass got to go do that. So if that is the case, or if that's what you're saying,
Mm.
should be the thing,
So
they're not gonna do that.
so if he
He
go in
got to
there and
do
be
that
like,
to
man, I
prove
was
himself.
high as a motherfucker. I don't know what y'all talking about. You see what I'm saying? Like
And what?
it's obvious you was in that bitch partying like it was 1999.
First of all, methamphetamine and heroin together, I don't know
Right.
what the hell that turned you into, Nick.
A upper, a downer, a upper and a downer. Like,
Nigga.
damn, nigga, you on a roller coaster ride out this motherfucking world and that
And
bitch.
other said drugs, as they said. They gotta take it down to the people and get that chemically checked to see what all those other ones actually was.
Exactly. So if they could, you gonna go test the
Because that
drug test
probably
his
was in
ass
pill form
too.
and capsules and stuff. Yeah. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because 9 times out of 10, the nigga got the
Damn,
money to
bro.
pay for whatever he need to pay for. Like, the court fees for the testing and all that stuff. Because when they do the drug test, you gotta pay for that shit. So it's obvious he got the money to pay for the shit. But you got that much money to pay for some motherfucker, all that shit you had in there, and I know that shit ain't fucking cheap. So I know good and
Yeah, these
doggone
drugs ain't
well,
no joke.
if you own meth, you own heroin. 9 times out of 10, you had crack, you had motherfucking
We
weed,
don't know. We
Crack,
don't
and
know if he
pills
was
in
LSD,
that
on it though.
bitch.
Like you said, Pete. I
LSD,
mean, we don't know if
mushroom.
he on it. Like you said,
We don't know what
what
it
he was
is,
doing,
dog.
dog.
Come on, man. We know we can listen. On now,
Ooh.
all kind of shit out here, bro.
I
That
know
man,
DD said, damn, mythical. He was,
Okay, so Ricky,
yeah, yeah,
drugs, drugs ain't no joke. When Ricky Rich said the shit I saw the other day was recent, I thought that was some old shit. No, you right,
yes,
Rich.
sir.
That's recent.
Yeah,
That's recent.
that shit
yeah,
just.
Rich. Say,
Yeah,
bro, and like
I could
and
all
like I'm saying, Rich, did you put it in the comment? Rich, did you know Mr. Cool was screaming like that because he was on meth and shit, or do you think he was on that, or do you? Because they said they caught it in his house, bro. Let me know in the chat, bro. Let me know. DD504, if you still rocking with us, let me know.
right, cause
Let me know what y'all think. Who knew Mystical was on that ice?
I
If he
don't,
is on the ice.
bruh.
Because the picture top showed he did look the world's greatest aggravated rapist. This thing- this-
That
this-
nigga stupid.
man,
I
holy
don't know
smokes.
about that one, bro. But he running a
God
Man,
tight
damn.
race with somebody. God damn. Yeah, that nigga. But think about it, dude.
yeah.
Like that's what I'm saying. Could this
I
be
wonder
a
why it's not showing
part?
up in my live chat.
Like, could the drugs be playing a crucial role in the fact that he's doing this type of shit? Then we also got to look at the fact that this man served in the military too,
Wait, who
and
that?
probably came home fucked up.
Wait, who that? Oh, he
You see
did
what I'm
serve in the
saying?
military.
Yeah, he did. Yeah,
Man, that shit is
yeah.
hilarious,
He
though.
probably was fucked up, and that's probably why he came home out the military, bro. You know the military people don't play that shit, man.
My bad, Ricky. I'm switching back and forth. I gotta
Something wrong with the chat too for some reason. It's not. I don't even see. I don't even know how you saw that chat because I can't see it. But
yeah,
yeah,
I be switching back
we'll
and
fix it.
forth to catch them when I be
Yeah, man, this something serious, man. Man, say, bro. Old girl said this motherfucker poured alcohol all over and told her he trying to clear her of bad spirits because he thought she stole $100 from him.
That's what made me
She said
think
he
it was
came out the bathroom
LSD.
and was tweaking.
That's what made
Want
me
that
think
bitch
it
to
was LSD
a nigga talking about straight attack like she was a goddamn vampire. He was Blade. He right at her, she said.
yeah, it had to be LSD or mushrooms, something like that. Cause that shit, bro, ain't no way in the world, dog. Like,
And he daily he attacked her ass like a weenie, nigga. Sick motherfucker, clean. Oh, what the part about that? Now that's some out of mind type stuff. When you pouring rubbing alcohol all over somebody, you done snatched the patch out of her head and up and dragged her around a little bit for the $100, and then when she remember you took her car keys and everything. You can't go nowhere.
Nigga probably was in that bitch rapping, talking about, bitch, I know you working with the
He
devil.
had been talking his ass. That's what I'm saying. He had been talking his ass off in there. Ooh, shit, you better hold that video on your homie. You better see press record, man.
I really think, bro, like that statement he made, talk about if I imagine myself rapping to God. That is kind of, kind of a little thrown offish. I could see if you could say I could see myself rapping with God, trying to, figure out some stuff. I'm gonna talk about it with God. So this nigga say I could imagine myself rapping to God. Nigga, I don't think God gonna hear what the fuck you talking about right now.
That's some jail stuff too, though. If you think about it, I'm trying to, get
wiggle
my
my
life
way out
together.
this bullshit.
No, you know how the song and dance. I'm trying to get my life together. I don't want to be accused of the stuff that I've been in the past. I want to leave all that behind. Now that I rap now, when I rap now, it's like like I'm rapping to God. You know what I mean? See, it's that like a lot of people, plead their case, to get out of prison. Nobody won't be in no jail, man. I'm gonna say whatever the hell you think I gotta say to get out that motherfucker, whether I'm, doing this for the right reasons or not. And saying that, like you said, and saying that like that in that sense, and then coming back out of jail, getting caught with all this, plus still getting in trouble with these women and the allegations that's on you of the stuff that you said and did. It's thick, mystical, bro. It's thick. It's thick, y'all. So like I said, like we gonna wait till this develop. Yeah, it's a lot, DD. That's all I'm saying. It's thick.
It's a hell of a lot.
Man, it's like this nigga sleeping under a carpet, nigga. He got some shit on him, bro. So we'll keep it going as everything develops. Like I said, I don't want to speculate on nothing. I just want to bring, what we got so far, y'all. And Mystical got drug charges on him too, y'all. He got rape, false imprisonment, and drug charges. So, and you repeated offender, you violated, it's a lot. It is a lot. So, yeah, man, we gonna move on to these teams, though, people. We gonna see about these teams. Charles Shopping, I'm gonna give you the range, brother. Go ahead, do your thing.
Yeah, so this is important because I'm gonna scroll all the way down to the end of the article because I want y'all to see exactly why this is important, because we are talking about a hate crime. So of course they're gonna bring up where is it? Come on, you sucker. Well, they said he punched the lady 120.
Can you read the title one more time? Can you read the title?
They said 2 teens charged with hate crimes after allegedly hitting a woman on a bus making anti-white statements.
Pete, mute your mic, Fran. Mute your mic.
What this is, See at the end how they got what happened with the federal hate crime with the dude that shot the people in the grocery store and shit, the Buffalo thing. Like this has nothing to do with these little girls doing whatever they did. I guess let me read some of this article. All right, so two New York City teenage girls have been arrested and charged with hate crimes, allegedly hitting a 57-year-old woman in the head and making anti-white statements on a bus earlier this month. Police said a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old were arrested just before 10 a.m. Tuesday in connection with the July 9th bus incident. Both were charged with assault as a hate crime and aggravated harassment as a hate crime. They can't tell us their names because they mindless or whatever, but what y'all think so far?
All right, I'm gonna take lead on this one.
Yeah,
Uh,
you good.
Knowing what I know about teenagers and on the bus, 57-year-old white woman. That white woman probably did tell them children something, and they probably wasn't having none of that shit, so they beat the fuck out of her. Nah, that's one way of looking at it. The other way of looking at it is, could they have been riled up to the point where they so tired of seeing white people get away with shit that they know they fucking shouldn't be getting away with all the video evidence in hand? Could they be on the mindset of fuck it? If they could get away with it, I could get away with it too.
I wouldn't say that, Peter. I would say this. I would say that they didn't. All right, we got to think about the Ahmaud
You right,
Arbery
Richie.
situation.
You right. That's the new
We
wave.
got
Beat
to think
their ass. Beat
about
their white ass.
we got to think about what this other situation happened.
Not
It's all
condoning
this
that
shit,
dude.
the George Floyd, all that shit. They arrested the white people behind hate crimes, son, and they really uh punish them to the fullest extent of the law. Like they really did. So what I'm saying is with that, and I remember saying that, everybody was all happy saying, all right, yeah, they got them bitches, they did this, they did that. But the first time you beat a fucking white person up or LGBTQ or some shit like that, or a Chinese person or some shit, your ass going to jail for a hate crime. If something out your mouth racist, well, so-called racist, like if you call a Chinese person a chink while you beating their ass, or you call a white person a cracker or a Trump supporter or something while you whipping their ass, because that's what them girls was calling something about Trump or whatever. They not saying what their conversation was about or whatever, but that's what they saying. Like the little girls was thumping her or whatever and saying shit about. Wait,
Mhm.
hold on, some shit about Trump. I'm gonna see. I'm gonna find it, but
That is considered. That would be considered, but it is weird how they do it, how they pick and choose.
right. Let me see.
Yeah,
Hold on.
because
Put
in a rage, just to get my point on what you were saying so far. Uh, I gotta find out what the girls. What did this old lady say to them girls?
That's what
Or
I'm thinking
just, or
in
do
my
they
head.
have anything? Because sometimes stuff do just happen where it's like, damn, what you looking at me for? And stuff could start with that, but something rude could have happened as well, where it started these girls on this tirade, and everybody don't take you know uh courtesy or criticism the same. Everybody not so we don't. So I want to just to see what else happened with this, because
Hell nah,
it
but like
sound it sound
P-Dot
like they beat
said,
the
if
shit out
that
of.
shit shows up in his system, oh man.
Yeah. Oh, he talking about the mystical thing. Hell
Oh
no. But
yeah.
like P. Dot said, if that shit shows up in his system, right?
Yeah.
It definitely calls for that. Just to reiterate. So we all late in the chat. Sorry, people. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, man. Yeah,
But see, look at this. What
it's
I was
crazy.
saying about the hate crime thing. Look at this. In New York, the incident was investigated by the NYPD's hate crime task force. So they got a task force just for fucking hate crime now in New York. A slew of hate crime incidents have been reported in the New York area over the past months. So far this year, the Big Apple, there has been 338 incidents and 360 arrests, according to the NYPD hate crimes dashboard, which records hate crimes and bias incidents motivated by a person's race, color, religion, ethnicity, gender, age, or sexual orientation. In March, a 67-year-old Asian woman was punched 125 times
Man, how they
in
know
New York.
exactly 120 people? Go ahead, y'all.
This
They know
man,
exactly 125 times, bro.
son, that's what they say. Son, I don't.
Like
What
my dog
you,
Pac said, who told them? The Pope?
man, son? They had the video. They did have the video, and I ain't gonna lie, son. Dude was
Yeah.
punching that
So what they
lady.
sat there and
Son.
counted how many? Come
He
on,
was punching that lady, son, like he was
yeah, this
really.
dramatic though. They really though, chap.
You
This is
still talking
this
about
is being told to you. Wait, I'm listening.
him, R. Kelly, the world's greatest aggravated and statutory rapist. That's fucked up, dog. R. Kelly got his time, though. They gonna give Mystical about fucking 30 years or something. He
And
got
Mr.
he
Go
might get
down,
off the rape
Mr. Rap
charge,
on
man,
him.
but he
He
gonna
already
live
51.
out, dog. That nigga say shake it fast. Oh, that man, Ricky, yeah, dog. That's why I say, dog, he fucking with me too. That's why you can't think about his music without thinking about, man, yeah, son.
You better watch yourself.
I'm telling you,
Fuck
if we
around to
can't
get
go,
beside yourself. What?
a
No.
lot of his balls go with something that he like I was saying talking about off the show, y'all. What if this motherfucker was really doing montages, actual songs and shit while he in there talking to that kid? It would be
Man, I'm
fucked up.
telling you that, son. Like, man, that nigga was just telling you that in his music, son. That man, seriously, yeah, son. We gotta have a moment of silence for his victims, bro.
The charges. Because the girl said it happened. Look, she said that motherfucker
Yeah.
snatched a patch out of my
You
head
know what the
and poured alcohol
you know
on me.
what's crazy? You know now you know they be having uh street rumors or whatever. So the New Orleans street rumor about Mystical is he like to go in the whole booty. He don't like to fuck with the pussy. That's what they say on the streets. Women then say, and a lot
So,
of them like on Instagram and shit, like people from the city. That's what they talking about right now. Like I say, damn, that's fucked up. So it's like he ain't never hide being nasty as fuck. Like he with that nasty shit.
No, yeah, that was a part of his bravado, as they say.
Yeah,
Machismo.
the nigga was with the nasty
he
shit.
might be a pussy crook, but he's a booty bandit.
Damn.
Damn.
Holy smokes.
Yeah, he's the
That
booty
was
bandit.
that was
Yeah,
hard to swallow right there. Damn, no pun intended.
that's
Shit.
fucked up,
Cause
dog.
I mean, like I said, bro, when we come back, I'm quite sure. Which I
Oh,
know.
we definitely gonna keep up with this. Y'all trust me, we gonna keep y'all
Yeah, we
updated with
gonna
this.
have to
Yeah,
let
we
y'all
gonna keep up
know
with it. Cause these
about
Oh, crap, you
motherfuckers
ain't had
don't.
to cut it off. So I was still trying
no,
to,
no, it was over. That clip was I could bring it back. But that clip
yeah,
was I gotta
we
let
ain't finished seeing what was going on. You was trying to get to the import. I was trying to see where you was going with
no,
with
but
them
the
mentioning the white
import
guy and shit at the
basically
end. Yeah.
after they mentioned the white guy, they mentioned the Asian dude, the Asian lady getting hit 125 times, and then they mentioned another Asian lady getting pepper sprayed, and
Mm-hmm.
the lady told her go back to her country. So, like I said, when you whipping their ass, bro, the new thing is shut your bitch ass up and just beat whoever you gonna beat up. Cause if you say anything about them being gay or
Right.
fucking
So if I have a fight
black
with a
or
gay dude and I
white
say,
or
"Oh, pussy ass nigga,"
oh yeah, you that's a
that
hate
could be a
crime.
hate crime.
It's a hate crime.
Yep.
Oh,
You will get
that's
federally
Yep.
fucked up,
charged
Mr. Anderson. That's
as a hate
fucked
crime.
up.
Yeah, you can't just set your bitch ass up and let your hands do the talking. Because if you talk while you're doing it, it's a
Mm-hmm.
hate crime. Straight up. If you beat their ass and shut the fuck up, they don't know what the fuck you whipping their
That'd
ass.
be hard to do sometimes. Like you be saying, "Pussy ass fuck nigga."
You can, you can
No.
say you
Here's
can say
here's how you defend that shit.
shit,
Who
fuck.
you calling a nigga and start whipping their ass?
Oh man, this man is stupid.
Yeah, you could. Yeah, you could. You, you could phantom punch their ass with that one. Yeah, that's a good one. Just already get it out the way.
Oh
Fuck
man,
it.
the people
I
go.
was defending myself against racism.
You gotta watch it now, dog.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, son. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't experience some shit with them people, especially on Canal Street. So I didn't see
Yeah, I
them.
see what you're saying. They was trying to tie all that together with the girls whooping her ass. We don't know if it
Look
ties
how they got the shit.
with
Look
that.
how they got the shit. This what I wanted to show y'all too. This how they got the
That shit
shit.
ain't what nothing like no Dylan Roof. What he did to them goddamn people in that church.
But it ain't just Dylan Roof. Like you gotta think about it, son. They had 330 fucking 338, I mean 83 motherfucking hate crime cases over the few months, nigga. So that mean anything that anybody do, if you say anything about them people country or what they look like or what color they is or anything, it's a hate crime. It's like you hate them. Like they say with these teens, they say they hate
Like,
white people. Two black teens charged with hate crime, assaulting woman saying they hate white people. See, if they'd have just whipped her ass and didn't say they
that
hate
was
white
the
people, it'd have just been an ass whooping or assault charge. You see what I'm
Because
saying?
it's very narrow. It's very narrow minded for them to write this like this too. Because I don't hear the reports on Asian people beating nobody up or killing nobody. So I'm
Mm-mm.
pretty sure they do it. I'm pretty sure there was a criminal record of them killing people as well. So where's the hate crime on their end? Because it ain't like they like everybody. We saw a lot of in Japanimation, all the racism in that. If you look at stuff like Dragon Ball Z and those type of cartoons and stuff, we could see the blatant racism in them. Them cartoons old. Them shits from the 90s.
Man, she said
So
the victim's supposed to be this lady, the victim grandma of 5. They had to put in that she was a grandma. Jill LaCroix claimed the girl
mm.
accused her of being a Trump supporter before attacking her.
So it must have was a conversation.
Exactly. They was talking about something.
Hmm. See,
Shut up. I hate when
somebody what minded they did.
hold
And they
on, wait.
turned into
She
something else.
saying, all right, look, this the lady talking, y'all. Before they
Okay,
hit me,
that's what's up.
the girl with the green hair said, "You probably like Trump, don't you?" LaCroix told the New York Post. God forgive me for
You
laughing.
see where they started the story though? What
Yeah,
did you say, man, before they hit me?
all right.
No, before they hit you, what did you say before they hit your ass? What
I
was you
said
talking about?
I love him. Look, that's what she look at her. I said I
I love
love
him.
him.
So now
I
you
just want to
agitating them
see
too.
which one hit me first.
Yeah,
The one
he
with
did
the
a
green hair,
bum rush
she
to
was
it.
saying she hates white people. The way they talk, hates white
Hates
skin,
white skin.
the way their skin cracks. And she was gangster.
Gangster LaCroix. What?
Man, LaCroix
Saying she
asked,
was
I
gangster.
was the only white person on the bus. By the time we
Oh,
started passing the St. John Cemetery on Woodhaven, she started in on me saying, "There, where that's where I'm going to bury you." LaCroix claimed one of the girls took out an
what
item
the
from
fuck
a bag and threatened to beat her with it.
with it?
She
What? Go
she
ahead,
had
I'm
a
sorry.
bag from Bath and Body Works and she took out a scrub and said,
Oh,
no, this shit crazy. So she
Lord,
took out the
no.
scrub brush like the little one you gotta do with the
Man,
reach
come
in the
on,
back.
man.
Why the fuck y'all got y'all
So
grandma? First of all, you
that
got
that
5
story don't
And
sound
beat
like
me
it's
with
kind of
y'all
it.
got y'all
odd, bro.
grandma on the bus, man. Your children ain't shit.
He said it was tangerine. It was
Jill LaCroix,
tangerine.
Jill LaCroix, your churn ain't shit. All right, hold on. Let me see. Let me finish.
He said it was tangerine.
And she took out a scrub
And,
and
and she
she
said
was
she was
going
gonna
to
beat me with it.
beat
It was
me,
tangerine.
going to beat me with it. It was tangerine. Lacrosse
No,
said,
give me this shit
she
is crazy.
said, you're going to
Oh,
get what you
what
deserve.
you
All
deserve.
white people are going to get what they deserve. It's crazy. Lacrosse
This is insane.
suffered laceration and bleeding after allegedly being hit in the head and needed stitches to close her head
Her
wound.
head wound, like they bust her head wide open, and like they got him on the
Hold on,
NYPD was looking for the
man, this is.
yep, and launched a hate crime investigation on him.
Mm-hmm. Hold on, wait, let me get back. Oh, all right, look, there we go.
Mm-hmm.
The New York
Mm-hmm.
Police Department. Hold on, I'm missing it. Launched a hate crime investigation after girls fled the scene following the
That's that
alleged
tangerine scrub she
attack.
holding in her hand.
Man, you see that, man?
This motherfucker got to.
That's
Oh
definitely
man,
tangerine. Look, grandma knew her fucking colors. If you don't know that, she don't know nothing. God forgive me. But anyway,
man, come on,
thankfully,
bro.
detectives
Out the
followed up and
box.
arrested 2 juveniles regarding this anti-white assault that occurred on the Q53 bus on July 9th. See, they saying that shit occurred on July 9th, right?
Mm-hmm.
Look at this picture. Look what this picture said. Look what it said at the bottom. NYPD detectives respond to a deadly assault scene in Queens, New York, July
July the
2nd.
2nd.
So why y'all use this picture that make it look so dramatic, all taped off? Look, they look like niggas drop shit, bullet.
That's what I
Trying to,
was trying to
you
figure
see
out.
what I'm saying? I remember I
Mm-hmm.
told y'all that shit. I said,
Copy and
so
paste.
they trying to make
Yeah, they
the
stirring the
shit.
narrative because of all that other fuck
Yeah,
shit that's going on. Yeah,
they
you're right,
making you
home.
think that shit worse than what the fuck it is. Man, spits out
Yeah,
coffee.
they call grandma on that bitch tripping. They out there wilding some New York chick. We all know little New York chicks aggressive and shit. Fuck you talking
Yeah,
about, nigga, and crazy shit. Be
man.
talking crazy.
It's
And
just
Molly Wop
so
grandma
point. Like
on that,
they've been
you
saying
know.
July.
I pray for a recovery, grandma, but come on now, you laid that shit on thick, man.
Come on, grandma.
And
You
you the
gonna
only
tell her
white. You say you was the only white
you
woman
was
on
the
the bus.
only
Yeah, you
one
was
white
feeling
one
some
on the
type of way.
bus, and
Yeah, you was feeling some type of way. You was mad. You were
you
aggravated and
telling them,
everything too.
yeah, you love Trump and all that shit.
Yeah,
Man, y'all
because that's
must
why I
have
said it
had
had
the
to be
whole
some type of conversation
conversation.
before that. You know,
Yeah,
yeah,
was
something
talking
was
about
said, or she overheard them talking about something, and she gave her the 2 cents about it or something. It could
fuck
have been
that
either way.
shit,
That's what I'm
dog.
saying.
Grandma tripping, dog. Like, man, look,
Grandma lead it on thick. I want to hear them girls side now. I want to see
New
what they
York,
say. What
New York
happened?
fucking reporters, them bitches worse than Peter Parker. Them bitches drew that story up like it was the fucking
Man,
motion picture, nigga. People say, man,
daily, the
son,
daily spin, huh? The shit.
man, that shit was a movie. We just went through the whole attack.
So let's be careful, people. Yeah, let's be
Yeah,
careful,
be
people.
careful,
Let's
dog.
be
If you gonna
careful,
fight
people. When
somebody
y'all watching
first,
this news
especially
and
if they
listening to
of
this news,
another
put it
race,
together,
bro.
y'all. Put it together.
Yeah,
Them
man.
people ain't saying nothing about no bullet. She got hit with a tangerine scrub, bruh. Why they showing you a goddamn murder scene right now?
Yeah, come on, man. That's a
Why they
murder.
showing you
That
pictures
looks
of a
like a
shootout?
murder scene. Yeah,
And
that
then
looks
all
like
the dates don't match of the story. Yeah, I know a story goes on, but this is not put together well. And they over exaggerate on the woman's testimony and not saying what they actually caught on film. So, because the bus got cameras too. Okay.
yeah, it do it. I
Okay.
ain't seen that camera yet.
Okay. The bus got cameras too.
She
All right.
probably threw something at them fucking churn, bro. Man, look at them
Yeah.
churn, bro. I guess they just cause I guess
Yeah, they look
it,
like they out there wilding. They
yeah,
look out there wilding, wait for
they look
somebody
like
to tell
they're
them
out there
something.
wild, son. Like, come on, son. Like
Look,
that's
look
what
at
I
waiting on
said.
somebody to tell. Ain't none of them got
They
this real
look
hair
like
color
they
in the head.
jacked that lady out her Bath and Body Works bag.
How you look like you going to the beach in New York?
Oh, come on, son. With a with a beach at, son. Fuck the beach at, man. Where y'all going, man? Come
Where
on.
y'all going with that on? Where you at, Rich?
15.
I know you,
Come
Rich.
on,
I know you
son.
want some of this. Where you at, homie? I know you want some of this.
15 years old, son. Look at this shit. 15
I
and
know.
16.
I know
I
Rich
look
can't
like
help himself. Where you
old
at, Rich?
women, son.
What you see up here? What these motherfuckers look like up here?
Come on, man.
Look like the female Migo up here, huh?
All
Hard
of them. Look at
body.
the hair color, son. You can't even tell me what color this girl got in her head right here.
I know what color is that? Tangerine?
Oh, that look pink. That's pink. Fuck. She got pink hair. She the
What the
darkest
fuck
woman,
is
son.
that they
Holy
carrying?
smokes!
Nigga, that's the tangerine scrub,
Yeah,
nigga.
that's the weapons.
Tangerine scrub, man. Come on, man. That nigga said 125
That look
precision punches.
Put it on
Nigga,
the
yeah,
thing. Put it
nigga.
on the thing.
Man, son, that nigga said the man punched the Chinese person 125 times.
Yes. Yes.
I
I'm
wish
gonna let
I
Rich
would.
I'm
I'm
gonna let
not
him
playing
catch
the
up. I
video.
know
I'm
you
not
want
playing
some of
the
this.
video because these bitches take our
You know
shit.
what? That nigga
Huh?
probably was watching fucking Ip Man.
Just go look for the shit.
No,
Promise.
look.
I promise you it
That
does,
boy
dog.
said he was probably watching
Find it.
it, man.
Yes, you
It
do.
was three of them. So how
Man,
can you
Hey, that's that Ip Man
exactly say
shit, bro.
125? But who
that
was
nigga said
watching them
that
like
Ip
Ip
Man
Man to
shit.
say, okay,
No,
all three of
Paul,
them hit up
no,
125 times?
no, y'all is y'all sleep, son. All right, I'm about to paint the picture for y'all. Think of Zangief or Balrog from Street Fighter, right?
Yeah, Honda.
No, not E Honda, son, because E Honda would have killed us. E Honda would have killed her if he'd have got them hands off. But son, the nigga literally sat there and just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Like son, he really just pop, 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 pop. Like he sat on top of that lady and swung on us, son. Like for no reason, just walked up on the little Chinese lady. I guess he thought she was gonna dip like Jackie
So
Chan or something.
I'm gonna ask you again, who was the sick motherfucker sitting there and watching and
I think
counting?
the niggas
Who was
paid.
counting?
They paid, son. They paid to make people. So now, since they know this type of shit going on, they can lock up 380 some people for fucking hate crimes. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Even if they making it happen, you know what I'm saying? Because a Chinese son, I'm just being honest, dog. A Chinese person cannot fucking make me that mad, son. No, son, they don't.
The man had a whole mad shooting chapter. What it was? A few months ago.
Man, come on, son.
They didn't want to give him. They were talking about some other shit first.
They was talking about each other.
They were talking about some other shit at first. Like what's like how is this not hate? I don't give a damn. Like I don't, But like you said,
See, that's what I'm saying, though. The fucking old lady was definitely throwing punches back at them fucking children. So you don't think she was swinging or she threw a bag or something?
I
She
don't
had
know.
to,
Getting
man.
her ass whooped. Hey, I wouldn't say it's a hate crime though.
I
I
wouldn't
give
say
them
it's a
battery.
hate crime either. It's a battery. Yeah. But like,
Yeah,
see, I got a video and I won't play it, bro, but I don't like how dude talking about them girls or whatever in there. He really shitting on it. And guess what?
see how you
Ironically,
fucking rich up out there.
hold on, wait, where he at? Ironically,
You
this
just put it up
motherfucker
there.
is Asian. He's an Asian. Did I take it down? Let me find it, bro. Hold on, give
Yeah,
me
get Alvin and the Chipmunks off screen.
yeah, I gotta get that shit down.
Alvin, Simon, Theodore. The only thing was different from them, they didn't wear the different color t-shirts. The motherfuckers had different color hair.
Yeah.
Ooh, holy smoke. Y'all gonna catch that one later. Don't worry about it. Y'all gonna catch that one later.
Nigga see the pussy cook booty bandit.
Yeah. That's what P. Dot said. P. Dot said to put the booty band. That boy said that shit. Fuck him all the way up. He the Richard left behind, but it's okay. We gonna get him together. He gonna be trust me, he about to start getting that there. I already know this. That's his thing right there.
Out of
This
an
history and that's material for
old
that nigga.
white lady, accusing her of being a DT supporter, but even if she was a DT supporter, that's not a valid reason to be doing that. They did it.
Thank
These
you,
three
Richard
teenage
Rich,
girls
bro.
right here, they've been
Nah, I know what
identified
those.
and arrested
Nah, I can use
for
those
hate crime
emojis.
after brutally.
Oh, look at
If you want to become a
YouTube.
beat
Look at
maker, let me
YouTube.
ask you a question.
I ain't asked you
Do
about
know
making no
music
beats,
theory? If you
cuz.
said no, you probably
beating a white grandmother on a New York City bus.
Listen, look at this
Yo,
Asian
Oh,
dude.
that's your boy.
Two
Shout
black
out
teenage girls have been
to him. I be
arrested for a
watching his
hate crime
channel
after
sometime.
brutally
NPC.
attacking. And then the third one should be the accomplice, right? Kind of like the incident with the Ahmaud Arbery out in Georgia, right?
See, he tried to make
The one guy
good
was just
point.
filming, but he was still an
Yeah, it's a
accomplice.
good point.
You know?
Yeah.
So they beat the crap out of her in the New York City bus. Problem is they're minors, so they'll probably get off with nothing, right? The New York City Police Department.
Somebody cut their phone down. I can hear it in the background.
That's P. Dot. P. Dot, do I need to mute you? All right, we good.
That's right, Rich. Check yourself with that race card. It works every time.
Arrested
Easy, nigga.
a 15-year-old and a 16-year-old for the attack on Tuesday morning. The victim, Jill LeCroix, has 3 biracial children and is a grandmother of 5.
All right, hold on. I want to see this right quick. If this man, whatever race Chinese he is, or Mongoloid, is I'm saying.
Hold on for a minute, Chop. You could hear some background. It's talking after.
He died.
Oh,
You hear that? You hear that TV?
I muted him.
All right.
Oh,
Wait, man.
but as you can see, that man still got his slang from his original country. That's interesting because they say shit wear off after years and all that shit. It don't.
Both of the girls are charged with 2 counts of assault while carrying out a hate crime and aggravated harassment while carrying out a hate crime.
I got you, Peter.
Their names have not been made to the public due to their ages. They were identified after the photo was publicly released and a tipster reported them, according to a tweet from the New York.
That's your background. You got too much background.
Wow. You guys actually have people with ethics out there, huh? Well, I don't know why you guys are still there. You guys gotta get out of there.
Not talking with yourself.
Arrest, assault. Thanks to a tip, detectives followed up and arrested 2 juveniles regarding
So
this anti-white assault
get
that occurred on the Q
bus
on July 9th. There's one outstanding perpetrator. Okay, so they are looking for the third one. They caught 2. They're probably going to grill the crap out of these 2 and find the third one.
I guess you're going to talk shit when we get back to the crib.
Pink hair, that shouldn't be hard to find. Oh, I got pink hair.
We gotta talk
You know,
shit when we get
I'm
back to the
unique.
crib, dog.
So you can find
we
me.
get in the
Yeah.
car.
Smart. Well, she'll probably be trying to like dye it black now. Oh, I'm a normal girl. I'm a conservative, right?
Yeah, I don't like
Thanks
that
for your
shit.
tip. Alrighty
I
about
don't
that.
like those. I don't like them.
A third girl
Those
participating in the attack is still
comments.
being sought by
That's
police.
racist.
Fox
That's
News
hate
reports at
crime-ish,
about
right?
6:50 p.m. Police said the three then unidentified individuals approached a
we just read this. What is
57-year-old
he
female
talking about?
passenger on the southbound Q52 MTA bus in the vicinity of Jamaica Avenue and Woodhaven Boulevard and struck her in the head with an unknown
This shit
object,
crazy,
causing a
D. This shit
laceration
crazy.
and bleeding. After the assault, the girls ran off. And LaCroix was hospitalized, needing 3 staples in her head.
Let me get to
The
this
NYPD
shit.
said the
Come
girls
on,
were
Mouse.
making anti-white statements while they carried out the attack. One of the attackers was saying that she hates white people, the way they talk, and accused the lady of supporting DT. In quotes, before they hit me, the girl with the green hair said, "You probably like DT, don't you?" I said, "I love him. I didn't see which one of them hit me first." Wow.
Oh, he had nothing to see. Then you see,
Yeah, nothing to see.
yeah, you just was talking about
Wow.
you was gonna try to change your hair to be conservative. You fucking Asian racist bitch, but we racist. I just like I said, I don't have nothing against no Chinese person, son, because all I get from them bitches is down with dog and fucking rice and lo mein and shit. You know, I don't get no I don't deal with them for no other reason but to get that shit. In the city they might have the seafood spots or something like that, but other than that, like nah, we don't mingle.
Yeah,
But
you
you can
can't.
tell like
Yeah, it
that.
gotta go both ways. You know what I'm saying? Like you saying with his type of comments. I mean, uh, you can make it seem one way or you won't. You know, see, I don't know if you know or whatever, but I used to check out some of his streams a while back when who he covered when Donald Trump was in office and was all for the QAnon and the whole backlash thing, the Jeffrey Epstein thing, the PC. He covered a lot of that stuff.
Damn.
So he's still on the train too, also getting his level as well as being an Asian man, like you were saying.
Right.
A lot of this stuff don't get told like it's supposed to because you got a fucking narrative, news, and other people who report on it. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I like the way we talk about a lot of these topics. We just let y'all know what they telling us and analyze it basically, and go through it. You know what I'm saying?
Like this
Shit,
nigga.
they can't, bro. That bit like Rich said earlier, right? And that shit, you gotta use that race card. It motherfucker work every time like a visa. And nowadays, anybody can use it.
The one with the green hair, she was saying she hates white people, the way they talk, hates white skin, the way the skin.
And I think that was done purposely to hide the fact that they've been fucking over a so-called race all these goddamn years.
She was on.
Look how he said gangster. Like what the fuck, gangster?
Gangster.
Stupid
Gangster.
shit. Like all that
Gangster.
racist, bitch. That's how you try. Like you saying what I'm
With
saying?
the way to
got
visit
that
her
shaky
mother
jaw.
at the time. I was the only white person on the bus. By the time
Look,
we
you was
started
already
passing St.
scared.
John Cemetery on Woodhaven, she started.
We're gonna jump into Deion after you finish slapping him
that's
around,
where
bro.
I'm going to bury you.
See, not the yellow
But she
tape.
stared,
They put yellow tape
started,
out, cuz.
She started and whatever.
It was like, yeah, something happened here.
But yeah, I'm telling you guys, get out of the city. We need it. This great reset's happening, whether you like it or not, and it's for exactly this reason. Okay.
The great reset.
In quotes, she had a bag from Bath and Body Works, and she took out a scrub and said she was.
That ain't your name, nigga. Like the Chinese people say their name backwards. That ain't your name, nigga.
She said, "You're going to get what you deserve. All white people are going to get what they deserve." It was crazy.
I thought she was Asian, but never mind.
Yeah,
that was the other story. I'm putting them together. Yeah, bro, those Those
NYPD hate
people
crime
need to
task force.
understand.
Unfortunately, they are minors, so
Oh,
they'll
my
probably
bad.
get away with a slap on the wrist, maybe some probation, maybe a little bit of juvie. They're not going to any permanent prison, anything like that. No, they're gonna get away with it. And I
Get
mean,
away with what?
they're detained.
You think
Did
they're
they get
going
bail?
around hating
Did they
old
get
white
bail?
bitches?
Probably $0 bail, right, for equity. That they could skip town. Well, yeah, skip town. Yeah. Anyways, yeah. So these three, 2 are arrested. They're still looking for this last one right here. I think so. I think this is what they're looking for. Yeah. Oh, these 2 are arrested. They're looking for her still with the green hair. The light green hair.
Exactly. What the fuck
Well,
she
let's see if
doing
these two
on that
talk.
bus
You know, good
anyway?
friends, they
That's
love
what
to
I'm
talk about
saying.
each other,
You
right?
got 5 grandchildren, bitch. You ain't got.
Yeah. Anyways,
Man,
guys, remember I
she
got 6
shouldn't have
channels
been
in
on that
total.
bus,
Links in the
dog.
description. Please subscribe to all of them and ring the bell. Thank you. And also, if you want to support the channel, you can do so on this channel only NBC podcast.
I got
Blue
all
button
kind of
there.
shit going on in my life, son. But my mom ain't getting on no fucking bus. Fuck all that dumb shit.
Let's reverse the roles, right? I'm the only black person on the bus.
Mm.
It's all white people on the bus, and I'm the only black one on the bus.
What you think gonna happen, man? You gonna sit your ass on that
So
bus?
if the roads
Ain't that you scared or nothing? It's just like
you
this bitch
you
stink like a
smart.
motherfucker, man. I'm on the bus
Come
all these like
on.
motherfuckers smell like a hamster on this bitch.
Come on, chat. I just got off work, bro. I ain't trying to hit none of that, man. My feet hurt.
None of that shit, man. My feet hurt, dog.
I'm looking out the window because I can't smoke out that motherfucker.
I got kids at home. I like that. Come home to your kids and they won't. Dad, I love that shit. You know what I mean? Fuck. I be looking
Ain't nothing like it, bro. It's a whole new feel.
I'm not trying to fuck with nobody. I ain't trying to stop at the store.
Man, yeah, man. I ain't trying to hear that shit, man.
That shit, I'm trying to get
whatever
home.
they talking about, Joe Biden, whatever. I don't give a damn who them girls was talking about in that shit. If I ain't in it, I ain't in it, man. Y'all go ahead with that shit, man.
Yeah, son, that shit just crazy, son. But we see now
you can't agitate crazy, chat.
Like Ricky said, son, we can't be on
P-Dot, you can't aggravate crazy.
And we catch a WB. I don't know if I could call them that, you know what I'm saying? But they ain't gonna let me call them his race, because then if we just go back to calling people what their race is, we wouldn't be racist no more. Oh, then we really could be racist, right?
Repeat that one more time.
If we go back to calling people their race, what their real race is, like instead of us calling a white person we call them a Caucasoid or whatever race he came from based on.
Oh, you saying the nationality?
Yeah. I think we should do that.
Yeah, because then you would see that there's different.
Then they gotta give colors. Us somewhere too, huh?
There's different colors in one nationality. That's right.
Yeah.
It's gonna eliminate racism. Yeah?
Exactly. But then
and this another thing. Stop calling people colors they ain't. We not black. We brown.
Yeah, I ain't black at all. I know some black people.
You see, just these little simple, idiotic things that we go by that we think has so much importance because of this so-called culture.
You good, Peter?
We let it force us into these positions to even play this little back and forth game with these so-called white people.
Peter, you good?
So, yeah, man. You could run it. You could go into the deion. I don't know what's happening.
I'm in here. I'm magic chefing right now. That's why I'm on mute.
All right, brother. Do you think you can go ahead? You could run the chat because man, it's it could all fall on either side. This is a double-edged sword when you're playing that race game, and I'm pretty sure the government know that. I'm pretty sure the people in the state police and these politicians understand that. But we got to get these arrests. We got to make it look like we are important, and we're actually doing something about these said hate crimes that's supposed to be happening. Shout out to Deion, man. Give Deion his roses, man. Love what he's doing down there with Jackson State, and I just want to, just
Wait, go ahead.
put
Yeah,
some
get
light
into
on
yeah.
some of the things that's actually happening. In the midst of him doing what he's doing, uh, yeah, Chop, you could just play, and I just want to get y'all, reaction on it, and y'all let me know what y'all think after you play it. Yeah, Coach Sanders. What's going on up in here?
All right, I'm here.
Yeah, you can play.
Put me in the game, coach.
Is that why pressure? Because we talked about it a lot of times. Why you never like what is pressure?
What is pressure? Pressure is a single mama trying to make ends meet. Father gone somewhere. She don't know when he coming back. Pressure is someone in the hospital right now fighting for their life. Pressure is a dope fiend shooting up because he's lost all hope and he's feeling that needle in his arm or her arm is going to allow he or her to escape for just a moment. That's pressure. It's a game, man. This has a scoreboard up. Half the people in the stadium going to leave happy. Half of them going to leave sad. This is a game. That ain't pressure.
Now, is that what you taught him and Shiloh, who's also on the team from the time they started playing?
Yeah, but we control what we can control. We don't worry about nothing else. We control what we can control, but we prepare to be dominant.
There you go, fellas. What y'all think about that? What is pressure? Huh? And Deion said this ain't single mama raising all them bad ass kids. That's pressure. And they all go to school. And they ought to miss some of that pressure. What y'all think about that? Take your time now. Don't all speak at once.
I'm letting you go pee that, or you ain't saying nothing.
He was quiet as church mouses in here. God damn.
But I would say that he right in a sense, you know what I'm saying? A single parent period, though, I would say, whether if it was a mother or a father or whatever, it's still, that pressure of whatever, like you said, it is. They get away from the fact that it's a game and you're supposed to be having fun doing that shit. I think that's the main thing he was saying. Like, you can't put that much pressure on them kids about it, because once you get to, say, if you do start giving them money and shit, right? That'd be good practice for when they do make it to the league or whatever. They already have money, so they wouldn't be, make their mistakes earlier rather than later. But once you go into that league, you're gonna be learned all that shit about the money and how to do this, that, and the third. You're gonna make them same mistakes and shit. That's another thing that they've been fighting for.
And why you think they put the pressure on him as well? Not only the kids, the pressure on him to succeed too. I think that's what they was talking about too, as well. The pressure on him being good and making that a good, program. You see what I'm saying? And Deion, like, man, this ain't no pressure. He gave those examples of what actual pressure is, and what we go through as people. I think, it means a lot to just say, oh yeah, I can hold this down. You can go to the next clip too. You could
It's not just about winning. We don't win. It's about making things better for everybody. Not just Jackson State, Mississippi Valley State, I'll call, grab you, fam you. I could keep going for everybody. This ain't just about us. This is bigger than that.
See, people think it's just about.
Come on, Toe.
Why would we? You think I just can't? God just called me here to Jackson State to make a change? No. God called me to Jackson State, HBCU, SWAC.
Come on, D.
College football at this level, FCS, to make a change. This is way bigger than the natural eye could see and fathom.
Let's go, Coach Sanders. Oh, he ain't playing, Chop. P. Dot, if you're there, if you want to respond, here's your chance right quick. If not, Chop, take over. Let me know what you think.
Now, I'm gonna start from the first one. I had a comment on that. I honestly commend Deion Sanders for really trying to put the emphasis on the fact that
Coach Sanders. Coach Sanders. There you go. Give me
I really want to take my hat off and commend the man because you are instilling in the players.
Take your time. Get you some water. You guys. Whoa, man. You got a game throat right now.
The game is just what it is. It's a game.
You got a hairball, Paul.
Enjoy yourself, having fun. The money gonna come, regardless of the matter. Whether you make it into the pros or not, the money's gonna be there for you. Just remember, it's a game. It's not nothing that's serious to put your life on the line behind, and also it's giving.
Yeah, he broken up a little bit too.
So thank you, Coach Sanders, for reinstilling those values back into the players.
Yeah, it's getting back to get better. Now this one right here, Top, you ain't got to play the whole one on this one. You can start this one at like 5:10. Just 5 minutes in, this one should be good.
I'm with you. Mystical, we're gonna be keeping an eye out to see how your things go.
You up, Pete? You got that background.
Absolute hack. And he gets his ass kicked by his teammates every week. It's just, it's terrible. It's just terrible.
So Alabama head coach Nick Saban decided to set the world on fire by making comments about
Did y'all hear this? Did y'all hear about this?
Okay, John. Easter Sunday is like the.
And they hit you with a commercial quick. They ain't playing, huh? Shout out to YouTube for being stupid.
A pretty quiet month of May during this offseason for college football. And he directed those aggressive NIL comments at rival head coach, one of his former assistants, Jimbo Fisher, who's at Texas A&M right now. But strangely enough, decided to drag an FCS program into it as well, that being Jackson State, and particularly Deion Sanders, their head coach, and the 5-star recruit that they recently got in Travis Hunter. If you missed the comments, here is exactly what he had to say.
I mean, we were second in recruiting last year. A&M was first. A&M bought every player on their team, made a deal for name, image, and likeness. We didn't buy one player. All right, but I don't know if we're going to be able to sustain that in the future because more and more people are doing it. Hell, read about it in the paper. I mean, Jackson State paid a guy $1 million last year that was a really good Division I player to come to school. It was in the paper, and they bragged about it.
From the FCS perspective first, and talking about Travis Hunter, I have to say that this is the worst part of it, in my opinion, because the rest of it's an ego fight. It is who is the bigger man in this situation. But I think to drag an HBCU program, a small FCS underfunded program, into something that I think is entirely unnecessary, is completely ridiculous on Nick Saban's part. And the statement to claim that a program that barely had the funding before Deion got there and has had an increase in funding, to claim that they were able to pay Travis Hunter $1 million is entirely baseless. I firmly believe from when Travis Hunter announced his commitment, the way that he did it, the things that he said around his commitment, I firmly believe that that was a decision that was made because one, he wants to learn and develop and grow under one of the greatest NFL and college football cornerbacks of all time. But separate from that, I think that he acknowledged this was an opportunity to do something different, to make a change, to help develop an HBCU program that typically does not and almost never gets top recruits. This wasn't just a 3-star kid. This was a 5-star #1 overall recruit. This was maybe not entirely, and I can't say for certainty because there's just not enough information out there to know exactly if it's true or not. It's possible he might have gotten some money, but regardless of that, to make the statement for Nick Saban to make that statement that Hunter decided to go to Jackson State because he was handed $1 million. What do you think all the other programs were offering him?
All
the Power 5 programs. Heck, I'm sure that, especially because Alabama was probably doing it, and we know that Texas A&M was doing it as well, that SEC programs were offering
Texas A&M. We about to get to that.
And that's a frustration thing on Nick Saban's part. That is a statement by Nick Saban. He's upset that he missed out on the first overall recruiting class. And I think his statement directed at Jimbo Fisher is an ego thing. That he's been kicking everybody's ass in recruiting, that he suddenly decides that
he's been busting ass,
now is the time that he wants to bring up that Texas A&M
dude been busting ass so long as a recruiter that when they made the blindside movie, they made sure they put him in that bill. He was in that motherfucker.
Doing
unethical I'm hating on like this.
In order to get players to come to their school. It goes in line with how.
All right, he done.
Yeah, go to the next one. So we about to get into this now. P, you got anything to say on that? With Nick Saban, you heard Nick Saban say it himself. You know, niggas is out here paying players and shit to come over there. Why else wouldn't a recruit? Why else wouldn't I get a motherfucking top recruit? Why would a top recruit want to go to Jackson State? Basically, you know. Before we get to round, let me see what y'all think. Chap, let me know what you think. I know you're getting tired, brother. We almost done. P dot you that? All right, he good, chap. So now the dude right here is gonna break it down. Remember, he used to coach with him. He used to coach with Nick Saban, but he's over there at A&M now. If the people don't know, so watch what he has to say in the midst of all this going on. Because remember, he did mention Texas A&M, saying that they out there paying motherfuckers, which could possibly be true. But why you ratting now? Because Jackson State done got a top recruit, and some of those other recruits are going to A&M.
Let me tell you something.
When you've been doing this shit for a long time, Alabama,
that's just like the same thing.
I can name some other schools that's in that shit too.
That's just like the same thing that happened with the Saints and Bounty Gate, whatever the fuck they called that shit.
When it was paying the hit niggas.
Yeah, you know that go on, son. Son, they do that at the Pokes. Nigga go to the Pokes. But one of the parents will be like, man, look, if y'all win today, I buy all y'all pizza. That's bounty. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's grooming bounty.
Come on, man. They ain't talking about no fucking pizza parties.
Getting them ready.
NFL, my nigga. They ain't talking about no pizza parties. They're talking about some fucking money. I'm talking about a bonus, nigga. 20 bands, 30 bands. I didn't sack the quarterback and got him out of the game. But it's Nick Saban mad because his team about to start losing now.
What? But why though? If it was you as a coach, wouldn't you want to prove yourself to more competition? Wouldn't you want to see if you can actually win what you got? And it don't sound like you.
Yeah,
just going by your statements, you sound salty, Nick.
You can't do nothing if you taking all the top recruits and bring them to the SWAC.
Let's get into these receipts, Chop. Come on, let's see what Ron got to say about his
They bring
ex
all
coach.
the top recruits to the swag. They're gonna have to. We're gonna have. It's gonna be some fucking real hate crimes out there for real. These ads, bro.
And they have to talk about hate crime. Look, see.
I'm gonna tell you one thing. You can call me anything you want to call me. You ain't call me a cheat. I don't cheat and I don't lie. So I learned that when I was a kid. If you did, the old man slapped you side of the head. Maybe somebody should have slapped him. That's one thing you don't. Now you're fooling their name. That don't.
Oh shit.
Saying M's name, you're saying those kids' name and our name.
Have you had any contact with Nick since?
No. Oh, he's called.
You just didn't take the call?
No.
I'm going to. We're done.
And
he shows you who he is. He's the greatest ever, huh?
and then I just wanted
When you
to
got all the advantages, it's easy. Listen, you coach with people like Bobby Bowden and learn how to do things. You coach with other people and learn how not to do things. There's a reason people don't go back and work. The operation and tactics of certain people who say them, and anybody who coach with him know them, anybody out there in this business knows it. It's amazing.
Throwing them
And
under
what's
the
funny,
bus.
in that talk, right before he said that about us, wasn't he soliciting funds from the crowd? It's amazing, wasn't it? When you walk on water, I guess it don't matter.
Come on, talk to me, Chop.
Let me stop this before it start playing. God damn it.
And you can move on to the next one after that one. Come on, talk to me, Dom.
Just put around like I'm just. Let me get somebody else's perspective on this right quick.
Let me know in the comments, y'all, what y'all think so far. If y'all up this far, what y'all think about this
Nick Saban
going on right here?
Because you know one thing, son.
Nick.
The games, the HBCU games is packed because of the band. They're not packed because niggas coming in there to watch no football game. And now, them bitches gonna be packed because of the football games.
Look at the possibility, right? And the band. See, that's what I'm saying. That would add another fan base. Yeah. Which would what? It would make morale for top recruits to want to come to the school. What's wrong
Let's
with that?
back up a little bit. You don't call Nick Saban Nick. Don't call me Deion. Okay.
I call Nick Saban Nick.
You don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a lie. If you call Nick Nick, you know you'll get cussed out on the spot. So don't do that. Treat me like Nick.
Okay, Deion. Just
You might need to play that one again. Play that one again. That was a little quick
Deion, I
one.
was just wondering if you could.
Hold on. Let's back up a little bit. You don't call Nick Saban Nick. Don't call me Deion. Okay.
I call Nick Saban Nick.
You don't. No, you don't. No, you don't. That's a lie. If you call Nick Nick, you know you'll get cussed out on the spot. So don't do that to me. Treat me like Nick.
Okay, Deion. Just
See, that's the problem right there. Don't see. Now tell me that wasn't some subtle as blatant disrespect.
That's a hate crime.
Come on, Chop, talk to me. See?
That's a hate crime.
See, they could be subtly fucked up though, right? They could do little snickery bullshit like that and then act like I ain't supposed to slap the jaws off the motherfucking ass.
That's fucked up.
But yeah, it's you saw how he did it though, huh? He still smiled at him and walked clean the fuck up. You ain't gonna play with me up in here. I ain't gotta talk to you. Let's talk about because he's addressing the Nick Saban thing right here, y'all. He's addressing the Nick Saban thing.
Look at this shit.
I know they trying to hit you up. Y'all excuse YouTube for being stupid.
That ain't cold.
Fair use.
You showed out publicly. We got to deal with it publicly.
Nah.
We can't do it no other way. That ain't right. That ain't cold. That ain't cold. You got to understand, I don't hold grudges. I have the utmost respect for Coach Saban. I think Coach Saban, I know. Coach Saban is the magna cum laude to me of all college football coaches. Coach Saban will probably, what he's accomplished in college football may never be accomplished again. I love who he is as a coach.
That's why that's the point.
What he said and what he did, that's just a moment, man. I'm not going to put him in a category just because he had a bad moment. That's not who he is. He had a bad moment. He got caught up.
That's some humble shit. Yeah. That's humble pie.
See, Coach Sanders, bro. See, that's why I fuck with you, though. That's why I had to give you your roses, bro. Because if that wasn't some high road shit right there, bro.
Now, that's how you take a high road on a nigga, not that shit Chris Rock pulled, you know.
But what was important, what he said too, Jack. You did that publicly, though, dog. Don't call me on the back end trying to call me and all that. No, let's do this publicly, like you said it publicly. Right? Don't he deserve that? Apology? I don't know what you think, y'all.
Yeah.
People, y'all still rocking with what y'all think. I mean,
He definitely got he owe him a public apology. Cause see, what people don't understand is that's just like when niggas used to go to Grambling. Niggas wanted to go to Grambling for what? So they could be coached by who?
Your boy. Yeah,
So they
you're
could
right.
be coached by your boy. I can't think of his name right now.
I know
It's just the thought of, man, Deion gonna be the coach. Man, you know how much attention that's gonna bring just from Deion just being the coach. How many people gonna come to that practice? You see what I'm saying?
The top prospect was the cornerback. The dude wants to learn under the tutelage of one of the best cornerbacks of time.
I mean, if it's out there, I would go with the best. Shit,
I'm good.
kicked out.
And I know I'm good. Why wouldn't you draft me into the NFL?
He came around and came
because
right
I go with Jackson State. Yeah, I pay.
Yo, all right. But yeah, shit.
I mean, yeah, man. Yeah. Hit us with the.
I believe Coach Sanders doing what he's doing is about to open up a whole new floodgate for players to be able to negotiate their contract the way they want and get the deals they want for all HBCU players.
Can you
now,
explain
the nail,
how the
now
Travis
the nail is in place. You excuse me, y'all. Now you know the nail is in place. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know what the nail, the name, image, and the likeness. The nail gives players the right to publicly, the right to publicity that ordinary citizens already have. So basically, they get to make money off of sponsors and stuff like that if they want to, mess with them or whatever. They get to do that now.
Right.
They're basically giving these players a leeway to make certain monies in the league now, And Coach Sanders had a good point of view on that too, because he was like, man, we should actually, since the nail is actually in place now, and you got all these little young kids with all this little money now, right? Who gonna control them? So we need the staff. Y'all need to pay the staff as well. Now y'all need to come up with a plan to pay the staff and get better people in place and get more people in place to let this run officially. He's basically telling the league, yeah, y'all gonna have a problem on y'all hands if y'all don't get a hold of this right now. You can't be paying the staff the same amount of money that you're paying them, and all these little kids making more money than them.
Yeah, you
see what I'm saying? The whole program got to step it up. And like I say again, I respect your Coach Sanders for putting it in place. He got a plan, chop, and he chopping it down by every question. They ain't gonna ask him that no more because everything making sense. And they hate that. They hate when it makes sense.
Can you explain how the Travis Hunter, who if you don't follow college football, he was the #1 recruit in the nation, signed with Jackson State. Everyone then accused Barstool of paying for him, which is not true.
You guys gave him $2 million.
I gave him the extra $1 million on top.
Barstool
was a deal.
My counter to that is if Barstool was handing out money, Caleb Williams would be a Wisconsin Badger because and Michigan would have awesome recruits.
Oh my God,
it would be insane. I think that would probably happen first. So,
nah. They accuse They was accusing They was accusing Barstool. That's the same people that sponsor $1 million worth of games.
Boy, do look like a chimp. You know what? But yeah, he do. Damn, that's crazy that they doing the Barstool shit too. But like I say, son, them dudes ain't got a.
Man, that's that's salt, man. That's big salt. That's
man, son. You
come
know
on, man.
Like them dudes don't get.
He's a top recruit. It couldn't possibly be because he's a top recruit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Just he gonna get money regardless. He a top recruit. He don't have to. You know what I'm saying? People gonna be.
He don't have to. He don't need a Barstool money. Is what I'm saying. He could just be a regular kid and just rock out. And that's what Ron was saying too. Yeah, Ron put out some tweets about that. He was like, basically, Barstool and gave me $1 million, right? But my mama still living in the in a house. I forgot what he said. I think like a 2-bedroom with 3 kids or something like that.
Yeah.
Saying, but my mama's still living in this house, basically. Like, come on. I think he said like a 3-bedroom or something like that. Like, stop it. Basically saying I would have been, but that's the first thing a little black boy do, right? So-called black boy, melanated man. When he get him some money, that's one of the first things he want to do. Buy my house. Stop playing. So just to go into it, you know what I'm saying, and just to cut it off, chop. Look, I want to end it off with something Dame Dash actually said about the situation that we were just talking about, and about these people actually stepping up and showing the same respect that they would show anybody else, because just how they got the league started, we have the power to do that too, and a lot of that get left out of the conversation. So Dame said something I think is important that people should pay attention to as well. And this is why I'm giving Deion, his roses.
Players can now get advertisements, and no one will cover their games.
Well, that's not true. Since Deion Sanders has been down there,
that's the man. That's the word I'm hearing. I'm hearing his name a lot.
Yes,
but that's what I'm saying. Since one of us had to go take control of that situation, but if we don't take control, it doesn't get controlled. We end up just them.
Right. And Eddie George's at Tennessee State. Hugh Jackson's at Grambling University.
That's right.
So you're starting to get guys that's familiar.
Right.
I think they're making a conscious effort. I think some of the broadcast partners are starting to highlight HBCUs.
Get your little
listen. We have to have our own television network. That's the reason why I have my own television network. We have to showcase our image. We have to visualize what it looks like when we win, not when we fit in. It's when we the bosses. Right. And that's what has to be seen, and it's never shown. So that's what I'm going to do.
That's blunt talk right there. And this is how I feel about this show. So I just wanted to give Deion his flowers. Y'all got anything to say about that clip or anything? You know what I'm saying?
Man, son, I'm just glad that somebody finally shining a light on the shit because that's gonna bring so much light to the band shit, son. Them kids gonna be able to, it's gonna bring people there, dog. Like that shit gonna be popping, son. Them we ain't gonna be able to catch them games no more. Like we used to be able to catch them games. Them tickets gonna turn from $20-something to $50, $60-something quick. But that's all part of the change too, people. Because I know it's gonna be a lot of people. Oh man, yeah, the game used to be $20. This, that,
yeah.
Now you gotta be
I know money
and shit. And you got all these
today's price is not yesterday's price. How Fat Joe say that bullshit?
No, man.
Yesterday's price is not today's price. You see what I'm saying? When you gain morale, when you gain all that, the shit go up. Ex Alabama.
We gotta have a moment of silence for our American friend Brittany Griner, because that's fucked up that she got.
God damn, yeah, they hit Lil Round. They hit Big Woe with the motherfucking 9, dog.
I know
Jack.
it's not in the title, bro, but it's just like
It was a
that's fucked up, bro. Like I couldn't.
God damn.
Nothing in
Hey,
all that shit, bro. That's
hey,
crazy.
them laws different over there. They giving you rock charges for that little weed over there. Yeah,
Oh
they
man,
giving you
look
that.
how
They
they
giving
doing
you that Biden. They giving you that Biden in '94 over there. Remember, niggas, y'all niggas used to get 5 to 10 for one rock at one time. Remember now? Biden said it only got to be this big. So when y'all repping for motherfuckers, just look at little puzzle pieces like that too. And that's who you know who fucking with who. Yeah, you can always tell who partners by what they do around each other
right here,
or not around each other.
This is just me looking this stuff up on the fly, you know, because you know they got a lot of stuff out there. But
I
this
gotta
dude went
jump in right quick.
Go ahead.
The WNBA player, consider her a
Thought
prisoner
you
of
was
war.
dead.
Yeah, that's what I said. That's what I said too.
She a prisoner of war, straight up.
Yeah, they trying to do some shit, man, with that girl. Swapping this
It's
shit.
already
This morning,
happening.
Russia says it is now willing to discuss a prisoner exchange
Look,
with the
look.
U.S.
Yeah.
This comes less than 24
It's already happening.
hours after a court near Moscow sentenced WNBA superstar Brittany Griner to 9 years behind bars for having cannabis oil, a small amount, in her luggage.
No, bitch, don't
Joining
say
us
a
now is
small
someone who
amount,
knows
'cause it's
exactly
us.
what Griner is facing right now, one of the few people, Trevor Reed. He returned to the United States in April after being imprisoned in Russia for almost 3 years. Trevor, thanks for being with us this morning.
I don't believe that
Sure, thanks
girl
for
went
having
over
me.
there with no
Were you at
fucking
all
weed.
surprised by this sentence when you heard the amount of time?
No, absolutely not. I was expecting them to give her, the maximum or close to the maximum, which is what they did.
Does it feel like what happened to
See?
you?
Yeah, absolutely. So
They gave her the
for
maximum of what you could give
Britney's,
somebody for a
classification
cartridge.
of crime, which
They thought
actually
it
I
was
don't
different,
think
nigga.
should even be under that classification, but they have, I believe it's 0 to 10 years, and they gave her 9. So people in Russia who are convicted and sentenced under that article in the Russian Federation usually receive about a year, 2 years, maybe. 9 is unheard of. I never saw that the entire time I was there. And as well as in my case, I received 9, and that was actually the largest sentence ever handed down for that criminal article in Russia ever. So yeah, I wasn't surprised by that. And
That's the example.
Regardless of how you feel about Brittany
See?
Griner's
Watch you
case,
playing the game.
that sentence is clearly political. There's no denying that.
Fair use. Cause
Logistically, Trevor,
CNN, you
walk
ain't
us
shit.
through what happens now
Look, she's
for
trying to
her
get
because
off.
you've been through this.
I'm
What
trying to get off. You heard
as
what he
she's
said, huh?
transported as she arrives wherever she may be.
That man, see that shit.
Yeah,
is
so
definitely
once
political.
you're convicted in Russian court, you do have a chance to go to appeals and appeal that decision to another kangaroo court in Moscow. So after that trial, depending on Brittany's decision on whether she wants to appeal or not, she may stay in Moscow at the detention facility that she's already at until her appeals are completed, or if she chooses not to go to appeals, they may transfer her to a forced labor camp. And considering the fact that the Russian government is considering exchanging her, they may also decide to leave her in Moscow to make it easier for her to be returned to the United
Exchanging
States.
her for who?
For that dude, the serial killer man.
Show me him. I want to see him. Who is him?
All right, hold
Show
on.
me
Let
him.
me look
This
him
shit
up.
crazy. They keep. I don't want to see. I know who she is. Show me the round who. You know what I'm saying? Because this ain't making no goddamn sense now. You hit her with the 9, but you talking about her case the whole time, but ain't talking about why is y'all even thinking about exchanging people and shit. So y'all holding somebody over here on some shit. Like, what's going on? And why we didn't hear about the nigga y'all been holding all this goddamn time.
All right, now what is?
See, that's that little sneaky shit, boy. US be playing too much, dog. Throwing bricks and hiding their hand, bro. Playing with people and shit. Doing them the underside deals and all that dumb ass shit, man.
The LGBTs got to be furious.
I don't know what's going on with them. I ain't seen no protests or nothing for your girl like talking about it. I thought they'd be on full board. I thought they'd be raising money for her ass like Ukraine or something.
Man, what?
Fuck. You would have thought, huh?
I thought they was gonna come through.
They gave that motherfucker 9 years for that shit.
Oh, I'm coming. It's me looking at him. I'm just looking for this nigga name. Russian arms dealer. Victor Bloyd.
Oh, Lord, they had it on now. They were saying, how did he get caught? I don't know what you hear. Yeah, all right. Let me see. He was arrested in March.
Hold on. I was trying to fucking search his name.
He was arrested in March 2008 during a sting operation in Thailand with undercover U.S. DEA agents posing as FARC rebels. Never heard of the FARC rebels. Gotta see what they into too. We're gonna get y'all. Bout claimed that the sting operation was provocation, that he had never had any intent to harm U.S. nationals, and that the trial was politically motivated.
Oh,
he pled not
gotta
guilty.
see who they is right quick. Hold on. Yeah, we definitely gotta see who they is right quick.
How that mystical jump in? Boom, 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 boom. What they said that boy about this the man right here. You looking for me? Here I go.
The Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia.
God damn it.
Army.
I thought it was in Russia. How they in Colombia now? Y'all see what I'm saying? Let me let you read it, brother. My bad. Go ahead, bro. This is crazy.
Well, that's who those people are. Fuck, what are fuck?
Revolutionary Armed Forces of Colombia.
Well, here we go. Oh, wait. At the beginning of the they employed a diverse.
Let's fuck you, child soldiers. Man. Look at this, people. This is crazy.
Look at this years though. I mean, look at video though. Force involving forced recruitment of at least 18,000 people. Child soldiers.
Child soldiers.
Over 2 decades between 1996 and 2016.
Mm-hmm. So what this have to do with the Russians? And that's what I'm saying. So the Russians want y'all to release this FARC, the forces of Colombia dude.
No. He's not a forces of Colombia dude. He is a Russian arms dealer. he got caught with them because he was probably trying to buy weapons or something like that with them, but the Americans already had people out
Oh, I see what you're saying.
you know, watching them other people.
Yeah, he was selling. He probably was selling to them to FARC.
Fucking right.
Yeah.
That's
All
it.
right.
I will look this nigga up.
Yeah, it's interesting. It's definitely interesting. Let's see with that one because it does seem like a chess move for 9 years.
Man, 9 years like the dude.
Because she could always appeal, you know, and they, you know, they get denied or what you call them when they get ready.
Hey, what they gonna give her 9 years? Wait, what that said? All right, hold on. Let's go. We going.
So how much weed did they say she had?
Nigga, it was a vape cartridge.
It was a vape cartridge.
So you know how much weed a vape cartridge cost? I mean, a vape cartridge only contains 1 gram of weed.
So she got 9 years for a gram.
Yeah, vape
Yeah, I told you, like Biden in 93. What you mean? You weren't listening?
All right, look, here we go. Victor
Like crack.
Ananosvich Bot is
But
a
Biden's on over there
Russian-owned
smoking boulders of crack.
and entrepreneur.
You remember? See, now you get memory catching up. You remember that?
Soviet member
He had it on the
transplant.
scale.
He reportedly used his multiple air transport companies to smuggle weapons since the collapse of the Soviet Union from Eastern Europe to Africa and the Middle East during the 1990s and early 2000s.
To Africa too? Oh, okay.
Bot was nicknamed the Merchant of Debt and Sanctions Buster for his reported wide-reaching operations, extensive clientele, and willingness to bypass embargoes. What the fuck? Wait, hold on. They give me the embargoes thing. Embargoes is it came up. Where it went. All right. Are commercial and financial
penalties
applied by one or more countries against a targeted self-governing state group or individual. Economic sanctions are not necessarily imposed because of economic circumstances. They may also be imposed for various reasons. I guess that's what I was about to say. Imposed for a variety of political, military, and social issues.
Right. Yeah, whatever the cause is. Yeah.
So,
okay.
Hold on, let me go back to Victor Anastasovich Bot.
Boy, that mustache, huh? That motherfucker got a mind of his own. I don't know if it was him or the mustache selling the guns. That
nigga. On March 6, 2008, Bot was arrested in Thailand on terrorism charges by the Royal Thai Police, a corporation. Oh, look at that seal. That's crazy. That's nuts. Okay.
Yeah,
a corporation with American.
In cooperation with them.
I mean, yeah, cooperation with American authorities and Interpol. The U.S. ambassador to Thailand, Eric requested the extradition under the Extradition Act with Thailand.
With Thailand, look at this.
Which was mandated by the Thai High Court in August 2010. Bot was accused of attending to smuggle arms to the. Well, he was giving weapons to the.
Right. Well, yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So
he was smuggling them.
Okay.
But denied his charges. Like you said, predicted.
I gotta find a picture of Brittany Grinder, bro, because We just gotta. That's just fucked up, bro.
Yeah,
Joe
we
Biden,
Joe
Biden, and Kamala Harris, bitches, you ain't shit. Y'all ain't shit, bro. We can't watch this girl play basketball now because you bitches like 31 years old. Son, look at this shit, son. Like,
yeah, they telling me that she had something to say West too. So
yeah, we gonna let her speak, son. We
yeah,
got
he was.
speak, bro. That's fucked up, bro. 9 years. She don't. She like, you know, this ain't got nothing to just because I wanted to smoke weed. Like, she ain't gonna smoke weed no more. Even when she come home, like that shit gonna traumatize the fuck out.
Jackson.
Man, yeah. Look at them.
We can make it.
Now, poor girl gonna come home and blow a pound as soon as she touch down.
Man,
See, Blood Talk got something for you, Brittany. You come down. Fuck it. We gonna have to do something for you. We got something.
Courtroom for the WNBA star Brittany Griner, the two-time Olympic gold medalist who also plays in Russia during the offseason, pleaded guilty to drug charges last month. Prosecutors seeking, though those charges are minor, 9.5 years of jail time. Griner just spoke moments ago. Let's listen.
Видела, как девочки ждали меня, и здесь появились настоящие мои друзья, мои поклонники, с которыми я могла взаимодействовать. Все это заставляло меня возвращаться сюда снова и снова.
I want to apologize to my teammates, my club, Gemka, the fans, and the city of DCAT for my mistake that I made and the embarrassment that I brought onto them.
Damn.
Я хотела бы извиниться перед моими товарищами по команде, перед клубом, перед поклонниками за ту ошибку, которую я допустила, и за тот позор, который я на них навлекла.
I want to also apologize to my parents, my siblings, my Phoenix Mercury organization back at home, the amazing women of the WNBA, and my amazing spouse back at home.
Я также хочу принести извинения перед своими родителями, своими братьями и сестрами, перед организацией Phoenix Mercury, перед замечательными женщинами женской национальной баскетбольной ассоциации WNBA, а также перед моей прекрасной супругой.
I never meant to hurt anybody. I never meant to put in jeopardy the Russian population. I never meant to break any laws here.
Я ни на секунду никогда не хотела никому навредить, никого обидеть, навредить населению Российской Федерации или нарушить какой-то из законов Российской Федерации.
I made a honest mistake, and I hope that in your ruling that it doesn't end my life here.
Я совершила ошибку, совершенную ошибку. И я надеюсь, что в своем приговоре вы не закончите мою жизнь здесь.
I know everybody keeps talking about political pawn and politics, but I hope that that is far from this courtroom.
Я знаю, что все постоянно разговаривают о таком понятии, как политическая пешка и о политике, но я честно надеюсь, что это понятие далеко от данного суда.
I want to say again that I had no intent on breaking any Russian laws. I had no intent, I did not conspire or plan to commit this crime.
И я хочу повторить еще раз, что у меня не было намерения нарушить какой-либо из законов Российской Федерации. Я не договаривалась и не планировала совершить это действие.
I hope that you take into account all the documents, all the character lists that everybody that sent in on my behalf.
И я Надеюсь, что вы также учтете все те документы, характеристики, которые все прислали от моего имени.
Again, I want to apologize to my teammates and the organization, GIMCA, for any damage that I may have done to them. I never intended on hurting them. This is my second home, and all I want to do is just win championships and make them proud.
Я также еще раз хочу извиниться перед моими товарищами по команде, перед организацией ВМК. Я никогда не хотела навредить им, и это стало моим вторым домом, для которого я хотела выигрывать новые награды.
She a fucking citizen, nigga. She not even a. Oh, these bitches down bad, bro. Now that's fucked up. P. Dot, you there? I'm on this bitch by myself.
Yeah, I'm still here, man.
I'm breaking up.
Oh, y'all was. I don't know what's going on site and but my internet at the house is off, but it's saying the internet is connected, but no internet. I don't understand that.
And Pete, silent shit was fucking up, but when I listened to it on the other thing, it wasn't fucking up that bad. But man, but I'm just saying, like, y'all seen that shit fucked up, though. Damn, he came in twice. Boy, this shit fucked up. Look at that shit.
Yeah, there you go.
He on here twice.
Right.
Which one is him?
He probably was switching phones.
Nah, I'm on here. Y'all with me?
Oh, I'm about to take the other one off. Who that other person is? Look, it just
I'm right here.
And left.
Yeah, something weird
Y'all
going
good?
on. Something weird going on.
Who the fuck that was?
Right. Look, now he gone. What the hell is going on, man?
I don't know, but we about to shut this bitch down in a few.
Yeah, so wait, what's going on? So wait, she's a citizen of what country?
Nigga, both she play basketball out there. She on the squad.
Oh, so she on the WNBA squad for Russia.
Yeah, and she on the squad out here. But in the off season, she play out there.
Oh, so she was doubling up. So she got dual citizenship. So the U.S. not really gonna be able to do nothing about that.
We can hear you. We can hear you.
All right, thank you. God damn. Ain't nobody telling me that. I don't know if y'all can hear me. I don't want to talk over people and shit. But go ahead.
So the whole thing is being that she has dual citizenship, both here and in Russia. She's serving time as a Russian citizen for a gram of weed.
Yeah, but see, like your boy said, she can't. They normally, I'm gonna play this fair use thing because look like somebody. No, I'm gonna just play our sponsor. But
you could, matter of fact, you could play both of them.
Fuck, cause dog, son, that's fucked up, bro. That girl played ball out there. She played ball out.
Brittany got herself in a predicament at the wrong time. That's what I'm saying.
At the wrong time, out of dog. Real shit.
Too much going on right now. You get caught slipping.
I wouldn't know. I would have.
You already playing ball for him and everything.
The team would have had to understand. I'd have set that year out, son.
Bro, I'm not getting caught with none of that. She got caught slipping, child, bro. She not supposed to be trying to bring no pep or forgetting she got no pep in her little man person. You know what I'm saying?
Just got caught though, you know, so-called niggas just got caught. It was my trash Harold, not a mind shepherd.
If y'all ain't know, yeah.
Like them dudes smoke. Like stop it. Like when y'all just gonna make this illegal, man?
But you gotta look at it.
That's a different country.
I think I heard somebody say that Russia is like really strict when it comes to their drug laws. Like they don't play that shit over.
All right, look. I'm glad y'all said that. You know what being gay gets you in Jamaica?
Wait, what it is?
In Jamaica. If you gay in Jamaica, like if they catch you doing a gay act in Jamaica, you know how much jail time you get?
Probably Joe Biden in '94.
Oh no, you get life in prison.
Damn, man, you don't even get 5 to 10.
5 to 10, nigga. You straight to the pen.
You get life for being a punk in Jamaica.
Wait, for what kind of?
They ain't gonna stop that. They
gotta be talking about narcotics with that kind of shit.
Make them motherfuckers want to do shit just because they say some shit like that can't be done, child. That's weird. Yeah, that's weird. To say you done fucked the country up the way you did, you got a nerve to want to arrest somebody for life for wanting to fuck. See, y'all gonna catch that one later. That's just crazy, man.
They gonna catch it. They better catch it.
You fuck, y'all that is crazy. Can y'all get the weed laws together in Jamaica? Cause these people been doing that shit, please. Can y'all start with that?
Legal out there too.
Oh, come on. Thank you. That's exactly my point. Why?
In Jamaica.
Bitch, you worrying about who? You worrying about who? Man, they be bleach cream in the fucking man. They be selling that bleach cream at the corner stores and shit.
Off that shit. They make the same amount, son. You can go walk in the
man. That's their business, though.
That's how that shit grow.
Y'all know homosexuality going on, man. It's rapid, man. And you know that that ain't gonna help in the prisons. You know, the prisons is private company. Dang. People ain't provided, man. At the end of the day, we all gotta see all this shit from abuse, you know. But when the facts is there, you can just go by what it is. Ain't nobody touching nobody to prejudge. Look at what's it out. I'm saying we can start with that, you know. It's crazy, bro. It's the wrong time.
Freaking up like that, man.
My thing, I gotta ask this question. If she knew that their drug laws was stringent like that, like you say, she been playing ball over there and she played ball over here. You know the drug laws is tight over there. Why the fuck would you even try that shit?
The same way why. Now look, the same way why Montrezl Harrell just got caught with the 3 pounds or whatever he had, and the same reason why Mine Supper just got caught with the 6 ounces he had, bro. At least smoke, son.
I get that, bro, but I'm saying, you know the drug laws tight like that. Them people don't want none of that shit over there.
Yeah, you gotta get those shit when you get there. Yeah, you can't be.
You can't. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Why would you try to bring the shit over there? Just get it when you get there. It ain't like you can't find that fucking shit.
Yeah, that's why I say that was a default on her shit because that's why she got caught slip. I think she probably forgot about the motherfucker anyway. I think she accepted.
No, she didn't forget about that fucking shit. Think about it, bro. Come on now, think about it.
It's one weight. It's one. She probably big smoke. She being a bit like Wiz Khalifa, man. You know what I'm saying? And with that being said, people, I guess we can shut this one down, bro. It's been another fire episode, man. I had fun tonight, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Another one for me, great.
people
great.
we will
Fellas, I
keep
commend
y'all
y'all on y'all. I commend y'all on y'all strength of doing another long ass blunt talk. But you know, hey, sometimes the conversation it be feel like it's 10 minutes, 30 minutes, but it be 4 hours.
Yeah,
You know, that'd be a good one. I ain't gonna lie, that'd be a good one, though. That keep it going for us. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody put their BGs up for Brittany Grinder. BG, hold it down.
I'm about to smoke on that.
Cause that'd be some fucked up shit if something do happen to that girl while she in that bitch, son. And then we really talking about should we be going to war with them bitches? You see what I'm saying?
Remember, she a dual citizen. They really can't do nothing to it. They really can't do nothing
Man,
about it.
yo, yeah, they playing this here game, bro. This little Cold War been going on, yo.
Man,
This
that
little
girl from
Cold War,
Houston,
this
Texas.
shit been going on with these people, man.
She from Houston, Texas. Houston, Texas. That's where she from. She not from Moscow, Russia. Houston, Texas. That's in America. Joe Biden, bet you need to do something better than falling off the bike and catching COVID, because that's all you've been doing.
Man, that's the two most consistent things that I haven't seen him do.
That bitch will catch COVID quick. He got all the
He fall. Yeah, he falls.
out.
Yeah, he's consistent with that shit.
Consistent.
Congratulations, man.
With his son being
doing a hell of a job.
He's not. He's just signing fucking money over. This nigga spent more money than the fucking Obama administration, man. That nigga spent money, dog. Like that's all he doing. If you look at the price tag of presidents that spend money, Joe Biden got to be number one right now.
And nigga know how to run up a check, huh?
He fucking make the bag and take the bag. That's what he do. Make the bag and
Man, y'all got closing arguments and closing statements for everything we talked about tonight, so we can shut it down, fellas.
Yeah, bro. I just want to say, you can't remember that when you whipping white folks or Chinese folks or gay folks or squirrels and
I know where he's going with this one.
You know what I'm saying? No matter what it is, please do not call that thing out of its character. Just say, "Oh, I like the action games" or something, like, you know, just whip their ass and be quiet about it. Because if you see
you can't say fuck you, you furry back squirrel, bitch. Acorn eat motherfucker.
You honky white bitch. You can't say none of
bird
that
shit. That shit.
Bird shit. Yeah, you can't call them bird shit. You can't call them Peckerwoods. You can't.
That on the cracker.
P Woods.
Nah.
Might as well get it all out right now. Pink. Fuck. Tight eyes. I don't never even call them people that shit.
Thank you. Like, we don't even be doing. That's the whole point. That's why this is so stupid.
I don't even be.
We don't even fuck with them people like that.
I don't
people been in our neighborhood. That's why it's weird to me. That's why I make fun of it, because this shit ain't real.
Yeah, son, I don't know, bro. Like, bro, I don't have a problem with white people like that, bro. I was just in Baton Rouge, and bro, them people were so nice out there. Them people ain't act like I was doing something, bro.
Yeah, I ain't said that. People were so nice.
It was so nice. I don't know if I'm just big though, you know, 6'2", they be like, I better
intimidated a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know.
Just a little bit.
He looked like he will hurt me. Probably go home and be like, "Girl, the man was standing right over me." I know what to do.
What he was doing?
Standing right over me.
I had to play dead.
Oh man.
As big as a bear.
Man,
I had to play dead.
Might as well get it all out now, nigga. Because if you better not beat somebody up like that. Well, that's the thing. You can say it, but just don't hit them while you say it. So you got to pick your poison. You either gonna talk about them or you gonna whip their ass straight up.
Right.
Fuck that. If you're gonna talk about them, just talk about them. But if you're gonna whip their ass,
you gotta actually whip on the initial blow. Yeah.
Like I say, just yell out, "Who you calling a nigga?" and start whipping their ass.
UNITY. That's what made me think of that when you said that.
You know you can't just do that. They gonna have people out there gonna be saying, "Yeah, you know, he just said that and then hit somebody." Nah, you gotta catch them in the act, catch them when they say it, and just whip their ass and don't say nothing. And they be like, "Yeah, he said some racist shit."
Chop them dead in their throat. Wow.
Yeah, bro.
Make their teeth clack.
If you're gonna go to wits with them, you might as well just go to wits with them. Cause if y'all ain't see the white boy killed the black dude, sat on top of his back and was whipping the fuck out of him, son, and killed him.
Yeah, I saw that, man. That was crazy.
Damn.
They said the man did absolutely nothing, but them foreign countries, bro. They be trying to disguise their little racist rants and chants too.
Oh yeah.
They be trying to disguise it under the code of the law, man. You just wanted to kill that black man, so you found one that was gonna cooperate and not fight, and bludgeon him to death.
Mm-hmm. Closing statements, Pete.
All right, yeah. So to run over the list, man, Mystical, we gonna try to keep y'all updated on Mystical to see what the turn of events gonna bring.
Yeah, we definitely gonna be on your neck.
Just Lane Maxwell, turn over them tapes, baby. Turn over the tapes. Turn over the black book. Let the people have what they want. We want names. We want faces. Federal government, mind your business and let us have what we want. Coach Sanders put me in the game, Coach. You doing a hell of a job. Brittany Granier, you knew better than to try to bring that shit over there. I don't care if they say you forgot. I think you knew better. Everybody else, love y'all. Peace, deuces. Like, subscribe, share, leave a comment.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna start with the teens that's charged with the hate crime thing. I think like we were talking about earlier. That race card now is being used in all types of form. Whenever they want whoever to pull it out. And I think we need to be careful when we are looking at situations like this. Not only having the three young ladies back, but also looking at the situation of them actually, beating on this woman too, and the other situation too as well. We got to be careful with the news and how they narrate a lot of these stories too, because 125 times, like I said, like who sat there and watched them, punch at that exact number.
The video so bad, son,
and
but I know that probably ban us.
Yeah, don't worry about it. No, we good. Let me get him out of here. And with that, and what I'm saying, with that being said, with that, Mr. Cool, yeah, you got a lot of explaining to do. It's gonna be a long road for you people. This is some serious charges, and a lot of it does seem drug induced by what you was telling her. If these statements are true, because you snatching patches out of her head and telling her she's got bad spirits and throwing alcohol on her while she on the toilet and stuff. Yeah, it does sound drug induced stuff, and it sounds like the type of drugs you was caught with induced. You know, like these are also mind altering drugs. So, you know, these things have you hallucinating and also, you know, jumping out of your body type shit too. So we're gonna definitely keep a close eye on that. Maxwell with the black book, yeah, it's way more important than the logs, I think, and people need to really keep a close eye on that too. Matter of fact, Blunt Talk gonna help y'all with that. We're gonna definitely keep an eye on that as well to see if they actually release it, because it's definitely important. Like I was saying earlier, if you in that black book, you was a goddamn client. You was getting back rubs from the girls, possibly, or some little boys or something, because that's what they was into. They was trafficking kids as well as a sex ring, you know, with adult women who were actually grooming other little
You had
girls.
some already. Let's watch.
And you know, like I said, roses to Coach Sanders. You know what I'm saying? You're doing a bang up job. You can only do what you can work with. And like you've been doing, like you've been telling them, you know, get on board with the program. You know, so let's stop making excuses for what we don't have, and let's just let them know what we do have and what's going on. You know what I'm saying? Let's all get on the same boat, because, like he said, this just don't affect Jackson State. This also puts the light on the other schools as well, because SWAC ain't never really had the limelight in a long time. You know, so yeah, I like that it's coming up, and not only, like Chop was saying earlier, not only being known for just, you know, entertainment as far as the band, but also going to see actually good football games between these schools. So I think it's well deserved. And besides my point of view, my personal point of view on HBCUs as a whole, because I have a different perspective on that, you know, and how it was conceived. But besides that, just the limelight of the kids who are actually at these schools are our melanated kids, and we need to pay more attention to that and understand that they deserve just as much as these other big schools that they are forced to go to, because they have better programming. You know, and with that being said, like P. Dot said, you dig, comment, like, subscribe. You know, come holler at us, man. We do this all the time. This is nothing. It's just another episode to us. I felt it. It's just another episode. Yeah, man. I had fun, and you know what I'm saying, I mean, if you want to drop the beat, you can do what you want from here. We out of here, man.
Beat already. We out of here.
All right.
Peace. Peace. Oh, no, wait. I'm about to show y'all the video though.